welcome back forward to the road, everybody.
Did you just turn your head and say something about Hulk Hogan?
I asked her to get my Hulk Hogan once. You'll see. It'll be worth it. Don't worry.
Wow, dude, our first celebrity, and he's got an assistant. He's like, yo, the Hulk Hogan glasses.
Yeah, just
No, check these out. Check these out. I mean, if that's not living, I don't know what is.
That's like Bret Hart.
Yeah. No, these are incredible. Actually, you know what's funny? I bought them just to troll people. Like, as a kid talking shit about Harleys wearing these, just perfect, you know? Just all lines up.
Your nose is pretty good in there. Your nose is perfect for that.
I mean, it's huge, right? But I bought them and then I got them and I was like, these are actually surprisingly good sunglasses. Like, they're super comfortable. Like, they don't let any light in. I was like, fuck, I actually like wearing these.
So now that we're done with that sponsor, which one's the next one?
S&S. No, I'm kidding.
So now when you take the sunglasses off, is that when we do the transition on TikTok? Is that how that works? Like, they come off and then Derek will transition it real nice?
Like, I could take... Oh, that's actually not a horrible idea. I think... Dave, have you considered making a TikTok?
Fuck no. But
for a guy that is against video, you got some pretty good video-related ideas, sir.
Yeah, I definitely am on board with your video.
You, NoShame, Northern Cody, and goddamn it, I can't think of the guy. I love his shit. I can't think of his name, but the one he did like the he's got the mullet and he wears the heat waves and he's like my favorite one. He was in the shower talking about when you see other people, when you see your boys out riding with other people, and then it like cuts that Taylor Swift song. He's crying in the shower.
With a mullet?
Yeah, you always do duets with him, whatever that shit.
Is he blonde?
Yeah,
the guy who looks like Jax Teller.
Yeah,
Chris. He doesn't have a mullet.
He definitely doesn't have a mullet.
No,
he's got long in the back.
He's got like redneck white boy mullet-y-ish hair, I guess you could say. Like when he has a hat on, I could see that.
That's my final four for TikTok, but I don't have a lot.
Really, I only have one for TikTok, and it's Northern Cody. You can tell him I said that.
Well, he listens.
He better be listening.
Wait, is this like live? Like people can hear us?
No.
Okay.
We're like, yeah, no. If you say something fucked up, we'll edit it out. By the way, it's live.
Yeah. By the way, 4,000 people just heard that.
Yeah. We wish 4,000 people heard that.
All of my bosses, just everyone I work for, heard that.
No, we were actually talking about your true feelings regarding. I'm not gonna do that.
No.
I just like watching because like even though we're recording, like you still look at the camera like, please don't say it, please don't say it, please don't say it.
I do. Well, yeah.
So other than, what was it like moving into Jeffrey Dahmer's old apartment in Ohio?
What? Why do I get bashed on for this apartment? Like, you're not the first person.
I'm just fucking with you.
People are like bashing this apartment. I'm like, yo, this apartment is not bad, especially considering it's like $500 a month because it's Ohio.
I care more about Ohio.
Yeah, no, I hate Ohio. How I ended up in Ohio, I was working at a job in Milwaukee, and then I got a job offer. And initially, they were like, "You're gonna have to move to California," and I was like, "Sweet, right? I'm gonna be broke, but I'm gonna be in California."
The ultimate switch. Hey, man. By the way, stop in Ohio for a little bit.
By the way, head out to Ohio, and I was like, "Okay." And it actually has been great. I mean, other than the fact I'm in Ohio, it's nice, cheap rent, cheap booze. Food's pretty decent here, actually, too. In Youngstown, we got really bomb-ass Italian food. And, yeah, other than a decent Harley scene, that's the only thing it's missing.
So how is that going from a place like Milwaukee to a place where there's like you said that there's not much of a scene out there where you're at right now?
It kind of sucks, man. So like Milwaukee, I don't think a lot of people realize it, and Dave probably could speak on this too. Since like Harley is so ingrained in Milwaukee, there always is just young dudes in Milwaukee always trying to do the next cool thing. Like 10 years ago, everyone had vintage choppers, and now everyone's got club style bikes or performance baggers. So it's always got this really young scene, and there's dealers out there like House of Harley and other spots that help like promote that.
You want to give your discount code real quick?
Oh, I don't have one for them.
Alex.
I know. I'll yell at him. I'll get one. Don't worry. It's coming. So those, they really, fester and build a great community. And then coming here where there's like nothing, it is a bit of a shock. Like I literally, I'll pull up in my, like when my bike was all black, so not even weird colored, like it was just a black bike fairing. I'd pull up to a gas station, some dude would come out and be like, "What kind of motorcycle is that? Is that a Honda?" I'm like, fucking kill me. Like, I'm going to jump off a bridge.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
Honda Davidson.
It's a brand new Honda. Yeah. So no, it definitely was a change, but it's fun, and we're starting to actually see more kids around here with bikes.
So do people take the jokes and the videos and first of all, I'm amazed that like, you describe and talk about like the old boomers that they can even figure out your videos or see them. But do they take it seriously or do they get that it's like, there's obviously truth in jest, but do they get that it's fucking around or do they like literally like fuck this guy?
It's hard because I think like obviously like there's people like boomers that have bikes that have great senses of humor. So I hate to like generalize, but like there's some guys that, as you probably know, the fact that they own a 2001 Wide Glide with ape hangers is their entire personality, right? Like you meet them and they're like, "Hi, my name's Billy. I have a Harley." You're like, "Oh, fucking cool, dude." Like the Harley shirts, everything. And then I get on there and I say, forward controls, bandanas, skull helmets, like stuff like that isn't cool, and that's their whole personality. They like can get a bit, like entrenched, but like it's all in good fun. Like I don't actually like see a bike with forwards and apes and like kick it over in a parking lot and shit, It's all in good fun. So I mean, some guys definitely do take it seriously and they take it pretty far.
That's my follow-up. What's like the furthest? Like, has somebody like just like sucker punched you or like death threats? Like, what's your
I actually don't know if any of you guys know about this because I don't know when all of you each started watching me. But like I had this one guy, which we just call him the Y.
I personally found you on Pornhub.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. No, my videos blow up on there, dude. That's actually how I make all the money for the bikes. People always were like, "How do you make money?" I'm like, "Well, no." But I had this guy. He was actually a younger dude too. He was like my age. Wide Glide. We just call him Mr. Wide Glide now. He made 56 accounts because I kept blocking him. He made like over probably 150 videos on me. He just like is just like obsessed with me. And it's like it got that was probably the most extreme. I've never even had anything close to that. He was like so far above it, and like it got to the point where like he was like, "I'm gonna find you at Daytona" and stuff like that. And I had friends from lots of different places be like, "Don't worry about that. Like you're good. Like you don't got anything to worry about." So, but yeah, no, that's probably the farthest I've ever had someone take it. He legitimately made 56 accounts, and he still makes new accounts like every week or so. And I just like he'll comment like, and I'll just block it right away. I'm like, I'm not even dealing with your shit.
So for those that don't know, like, our following really started on Facebook, and then we kind of branched off into other things. So I'm sure some of our people don't have TikTok, and TikTok is like your main like social media presence, right?
Yeah, like that and Instagram. Or
how many people are following you on TikTok? And it's something fucking ridiculous.
It's like it's actually not as crazy. It's like 54,000. I mean, it's a lot, and I'm grateful for all of them. But people always are like, "Dude, you got like 250,000 followers." I'm like, no.
Oh shit, 50,000 isn't fucking chump change.
No,
but,
no.
So how did it happen? Like, was there one video that blew up, or was it just over time and you kind of just like people started following along because it's like funny shit?
So I downloaded TikTok. My girl was on it and showed me a few funny videos. So I downloaded it like January, like 2 or 3 years ago. And I watched a few and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." And then I kind of ignored the app. Then I ended up moving to Ohio. I had nothing to do, so I started watching it a little bit more. And I eventually ended up on motorcycle TikTok. And what amazed me was like, this is an app for kids, but the only people making content on it for motorcycles were like 50-year-old boomers. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Like, how was there no young Dyna Bros or like sporty stunt kids? Like, there was none of that on here. So I was like, screw it, I'll be the guy to do it. And I made a few videos. Like I had some like moto camping footage. I like edited together. They did horrible. And then I made this video where I showed I had a Dyna and I destroyed the sprocket came out and ripped apart the rear wheel. I don't know if you guys, it's a common Dyna issue. So I posted that and my bike had a chain on it. And all these boomers, like the video got like 80,000 views. It was like my first big video. And all these boomers were like, "That's not a Harley. It's got a fucking chain on it. You're a dumbass. Like, you need to build bikes better if they're breaking like this." So I made a video in follow up to that was like, "Why'd you put a chain on your Harley?" Shit to piss old white people off. And then from there on, I just like ran with the Dyna Bro, like toxic as hell. Like anything that doesn't have mid controls and a fairing and T-bars is shit. Everything else is fucking trash. Like Dynas for life. And then I just got real toxic with it and ran with it, and it worked out. People liked it. I don't know why.
And now he rides a Softail.
And now there's like 350 new Logan rides a day on TikTok. Every day I get on there, there's some new kid that's 20 years old with a black Dyna and sunglasses talking shit, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
like half his comments are, "My bike could fucking smoke yours, bro."
Yeah, bro, I got a twin cam 124, bro. It's gonna whoop your bike's ass. I'm like, okay, cool.
Fucking real neat, fella. Real
Also,
neat.
the whole racing Harley thing, that completely started as a joke on my page. I was like, what if we just made a bunch of like almost street outlaws type cringy racing videos? And we did it, and people just ran with it. They like loved the shit out of it. Like when I went to Texas and raced Sneaky Texan and shit, people loved that shit. So that's why we talk about racing Harleys. I personally think drag racing Harleys is really dumb.
So how did that race go with you and Sneaky?
Oh, I smoked him. People don't like Harley owners have like the hardest thing is like they don't understand like a bagger is still a 900-pound motorcycle. Like I don't care how many carbon fiber fenders you put on it, it's 900 pounds.
It's 875. Thank you.
875 with the tour pack. It's 948. So shut up. No, but and
You only race with the tour pack on.
and it's 875 without you on it. So motherfuckers like you got these big dudes. They're like, oh, I got 130 horsepower. You only got 110. I'm gonna smoke you. And it's like, yeah, my bike weighs like 600 pounds, dude. Like, so yeah.
I weigh 600 pounds on my bike, so we'll get that going.
Hell yeah.
Most of that dick.
Yeah.
So he did earn his name, the slowest Texan.
Yeah. I mean, I really like. We turned out on the street, and like, I didn't think we were gonna race, like, because we were turning out of a parking lot. So I was like, we're not gonna race as we're turning.
So you
Like,
didn't even know you were racing, and you.
And then I just hear him like, "Rah!" And I'm like, okay. So like, I'm not even. If you look at the video, like he's lined up on the throttle. I'm still like turning out of the parking lot, and I was like, screw it. And then I just gunned it and flew past him. And he was like, I can't believe you did that. I'm like, well, it's a soft tail, man. Like, it doesn't weigh anything. So, and now that it's covered in carbon and the new wheels, the weight's even lower. I mean, it's a quick little machine. I had to buy that Dyna to slow myself down. So,
He's gonna get our podcast canceled.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Well, as long as he doesn't promote it on his Dyna Bro page, we'll be all right. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
But hey, speaking of Dynas, dude, you just picked up a 2000, right? 2000
Yes.
Super Glide convertible.
Yes. Yeah.
Tell us about that, and then fucking warm the cockles and tell us what it's for.
Oh, okay. So I'm always looking for bikes, as I'm sure like a lot of
Dude,
probably
look at
people in
that
here are.
convertible, bro. You just gotta fucking throw pussy away. Like you can't.
No shame. Just you the video of that. It's a good video clip right there.
Chill, dog. Jesus Christ! I just lost my. I need a drink.
Where's your assistant? He's like, hey.
No, it's not an assistant. That's my fiance.
Same thing. It's your sister.
Oh, she just gave me a look. I got a look.
He's like, hey, this is biker culture.
This is biker culture, Marissa. What?
He's like,
I have
I'm
to get
so
off now?
sorry.
I'm sorry.
She's actually getting me whiskey, so it worked out. But
I'm sorry. I gotta go, guys. She just grounded me.
Yeah. I'll be talking on the phone with Chris, and I'll walk in the apartment and be like, I gotta go. And he's like, Marissa's home? I'm like, maybe. I'm like, shut up, bro. What? Just choose one with ice. But
Said one with ice.
so I'm always like hunting for bikes. This Dyna came up. The kid didn't have it like listed right and stuff. He was just calling it like a Super Glide, and I knew it wasn't because it had dual discs in the front. So quick little backstory. I'm a nerd about the Dyna because when I was a little kid, I saw a purple T-Sport in a Harley dealer, and the guy was talking about how ugly it was, like the sales guy was, and I was like, that's the raddest motorcycle in the world. Because the sales guy doesn't think it is. I don't know. I was like 6. So I've always been obsessed with especially early 2000s Dynas. So the kid had it listed wrong. It had a single brake, and it had dual brakes in the front and stuff. So I knew it was something special, so I went to look at it. I was hoping it was like a Dyna Super Glide Sport or like a T Sport without the fairing, but it was just a FXDS, which is still cool. But I ended up getting it for next to nothing, and it runs really good. It's got a lot of cosmetic issues. Like the dude had like a fucking a tool bag, real biker shit on the front fender, and it was like rubbing it. And he had a windshield on it that was so big when you turned it, it hit the tank. So there's like a huge like rub through mark in the tank and stuff. And he had these horrible, well, they're actually the original like leather saddlebags on it. It's just horrible. But I ended up getting it for next to nothing. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna tear it down and then rebuild it for my dad. I'm gonna basically take it all the way down, not to the frame, but I'm gonna pull the wheels and all that shit, and then I'm gonna rebuild it for my dad in honor of my grandpa. So my grandpa's the one that got me into like Not motorcycles, but that got me into like turning wrenches and hot rod shit. So yeah, I want to make a bike for him.
Sweet.
That's fucking rad, dude. I don't know. I think it's fucking cool, man. I don't know a lot of motherfuckers that'd be like, you know, it'd be cool building a bike for my dad in honor of in honor of his dad. You know.
Well, yeah, and like I don't know, I owe a lot to my dad. I mean, my dad's the one that like got me into bikes. He got me my first bike. You know, he helped me get into riding school. So like I owe a lot to him. And then my grandpa was just like a really rad motherfucker. Like when he passed away, he had this like 92 red Cadillac that was just like, you know, sex on wheels, you know, big leather seats. Like, so I'm going to do it kind of like that. I'm going to paint it the same color and shit. So it'll be cool. I mean, when it turns out, I'm hoping to have it done by October. We'll see though.
So do you do all your own work on your bikes?
Yes, despite what the internet believes, I do all my own work on my bike, except for warranty work.
You know who else does all their own work on their bike is Doc from Ghost Reapers.
Oh yeah, I was wondering when this was gonna come up. Yeah, that's my president, bro. Keep that name out your mouth.
Oh, our president.
I thought Ken was in charge.
Is Ken's not even a Ghost Reaper? I thought.
No, man. I'm just a prospect.
Oh, he's a prospect. Dog. Come on, dude.
I'm sorry, I got out of pocket. I'm sorry.
You guys acting fucking real new, isn't he, Prez? Like
real new.
Well, Logan was sitting Prez for a while, but now that Doc is resurrected,
Doc is back from the grave. I didn't
realize
realize
for real. I gotta follow him on TikTok.
I didn't realize how big that joke got. Like dudes were coming up to me in Daytona, being like, "Ghost Reapers for life," and I was like, it only got 20,000 views. Like, how do this many of you people are like in on this?
Well, there was a bunch of people that made follow-on videos, so I think like the reach of it kind of spread a little farther. It got a little out of hand. I mean, and then the worst part is that like Doc came in and like he like Syrian Jew double bluffed us. He like pretended like he was in on the joke, so then it's
played
like
it really smart.
He did. I will give him props for that because it's like he's been getting harassed forever on TikTok, and then all of a sudden he's just like, "Yeah, these are my friends, and I'm in on it." Ha ha ha! It's like well, all the wind out of our sails.
Part of the reason I did the Doc thing too is like I had seen. I mean, for months everyone's going at the guy, trying to like crack him, and no one can. Like you guys, not you guys, but so many people, including you guys, actually made so many videos bashing him and stuff. And honestly, dude kept his head up, kept doing it, and I kind of respected it. So I thought, here's a way we'll really get him. I'll get into the joke. I'll be part of the joke. Like I'll be a Ghost Reaper and do karate in my room and shit. And then he actually played it off really well too. And I was like, damn, good job, Doc.
Is this the part where Ken tells his story about his undercover assignment?
Yes. No. That shit's actually funny.
Okay, so I got really pissed off when he threatened to kill everybody on staff.
Yeah,
right?
Who hasn't done that though?
Well, I mean, right?
Well, what's funny is when I first made my video, he threatened to kill me, and then he deleted the comment and pretended he was in on the joke.
Dude, when he does that, I'm like, yeah, me too, bro.
Yeah, he was like, better watch your back. You'll end up with a 9mm. I was like, what? And then he deleted that, and then was like, haha, so funny. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait a minute, you bipolar motherfucker.
Yeah, I have the screenshot. I was like, what the hell?
So I mean, it really pissed me off that like his dude's threatening their lives, and it pissed me off because yeah, it's not the first time, but the other people that have threatened our lives are legitimate. Like that's a possibility, you know. I mean, but not all of them, and that's where I'll stop because I'm trying to grow as a human being and be better.
Proud of you.
You are. So, I downloaded an app because I wasn't gonna give this motherfucker my phone number because fuck that. I don't need some fucking messed up tweaker from West Virginia to have.
So you didn't want to get killed, just say it.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
A real man would have used his own phone.
Yeah,
A real man would.
A real biker would have used his own phone, sir.
A real Ghost Reaper.
A real Ghost Reaper.
I contacted him on TikTok. I was like, Doc, like, all bullshit aside, like, I want to dead this beef, brah. I want to be a Ghost Reaper. I want to help you build.
Wait, you came to him as yourself?
Yes.
I don't think I realized that. I thought that you were pretending to be someone else.
No. This is.
He hit him up from his punk rock account on TikTok, so he knew it was like the person that was already making fun of him. It's already like a person that he like.
Wow.
He legit. He told him he's gonna shoot him with a 45, and then he comes back and he's like, "I want to join your fucking club."
Wait, why does Logan only get a 9mm? Ken gets a 45.
Because you never shoot.
Ken's a little thicker, bro. You know what I mean?
No, man. You never shoot a high caliber man with a low caliber bullet. That's why. All right.
All right, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. What?
Sir, that was
Hashtag
very
DJ
offensive.
Hashtag DJ Shipley. So, anyways, we
Never
got
said
some bullshitting back and forth, and then he finally gave me his phone number, right? And he's like, "This, like we'll talk more offline. We don't need the feds monitoring this account." I was like, "Okay, yeah, that makes
They
sense.
be watching, bro.
You and your fucking flip phone. Come on, let's do it." So he fucking texts me back from his jitterbug, right, when he finally gets back to me. And I was like, "Dude, like, what do I got to do?" He's like, "Bro, I'll tell you what, like, I'll send you your first set of patches for free. But anything else, like if you get them pulled by somebody or like if you want to patch somebody else in, you got to pay for them." I was like, "That sounds amazing."
Wait. So you were gonna get your patches for free and then have the authority to patch other people?
Yes, because I was going to start the motherfucking Southeast region, baby.
He was going to
So-
be the nomad.
So
Wow, I would have joined.
I'm from San Diego, and we have this bitchin' little fucking drag bar called Lips, right? And they have the most offensive men that work in there, and it's amazing. So I went on their website.
By
and I
drag
found-
bar, just to clarify, he doesn't mean drag racing.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, this whole
Yeah.
Drag
time,
queens.
Yes, 100%.
Yes,
100%.
everyone-
Yeah.
I was very aware.
Cross-dressing.
I lived
for
in
those-
Minneapolis, man. I know about that shit. Okay.
Cross-dressing for those of us that aren't keeping up. So I went on their website and I found the largest, most aggressive man that I could find on their website. So I said, "Okay, I want you to mail it to my government name, to my house. Is that okay?" He's like, "Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. It's just a regular package. It's nobody's gonna suspect a thing." So I had him deliver it to the dancer at the club, and if you go there, it's in not South Bay, it's in fucking like Lakeside.
Oh, did the
Yeah.
dancer like get a vest and sew him up?
Yeah, it's a fucking thing. He uses that in his shows now, and I could not be happy.
I will pay you an unforeseen amount of money for a video of that.
So if any of my homies in San Diego are listening, fucking help me out here, 'cause I'm trying to get a video of that.
Jesus, that's awesome. No,
Yeah.
but Doc, man, he's just honestly, he's an interesting character to say the least. I almost went to their barbecue, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that.
What?
They had a barbecue?
They had a
Fake one
whole.
that they stole from another club. They stole pictures from another club.
No. That was the car wash.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. No, they had like an actual like barbecue or whatever. It had like a real address on it and said like BYOB and like it's gonna be a potluck and shit. And me and Hammy were gonna go, and Hammy was like, "I'm not riding like 17 hours for a joke, man." And I was like, and it was like I forgot how far it was for me. It was like 12 hours or something. I was like, "Yeah, I'm not riding that far either, dude." Like for a joke, like that's just nah. But
Dude, I need your job to have that kind of time and money to even consider that for like half a minute.
well, when you really start thinking about it, people are always like, "How do you have time to do all these trips? How do you have time to do this?" It's really simple. Just line it up with a holiday and take a whole week off, and then go do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, so
But also, I don't have to use my vacation time for family stuff or any of that. I mean, like, I'm a dude with a fiance. Like, we don't have kids, so I do get a little bit more flexibility there. But then also, you can do a lot of mileage in a weekend. I don't think people realize that. Like, you can ride 8 hours on Friday, camp somewhere Friday night, Saturday night, and ride 8 hours back Sunday.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
He's
That's the
also
thing.
paying $500 for rent in an Ohio apartment. I mean, that helps.
That does help,
There's
and that's
that.
the thing. Yeah, like I can, I'll ride to Kentucky just to camp for a weekend, like shit like that. So
that is one of the things I'm looking forward to about my move is that it'll be like year-round riding, whether it's centrally located. I can hit a bunch of spots and like right now being up in like the Northwest, it's like we get snowed in. You can't go through the mountain passes in the winter, so you're stuck in like this little bubble of Western Washington on a motorcycle.
that doesn't
And then
sound
like
fun.
everything's far because you're in like the farthest northwest corner that you could possibly be in.
Is there good riding up there though? I assume there is.
There is in the
Okay.
summertime, like when you go through the mountains and stuff, there's some fucking sweet passes to ride through.
I assume
lot
the
of
mountains
nice
are
rides.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty obsessed with the riding in the mountains. Like, I went to Tennessee for the first time like 3 years ago, and I rode there, and I was like, I don't think I want to ride a motorcycle anywhere else. Like, this is it. Like, I'm just gonna stay in Tennessee. And like to this day, I try to go to Tennessee at least 5-6 times in summer. Just I'm obsessed with the riding in the mountains there.
Damn.
I've never been. I think
You
I
went-
crossed into a corner of it in a corner
never
of
been?
Tennessee, just to mark it off and say like I hit this state on this ride. Like
got
I
you.
did that a bunch. Like up like I would just hit like Chicago and like Indiana, like, and then just pop on over.
Oh,
Not
nice.
Chicago, but like Illinois, just to count off. I wanted to hit 25 states in 5 days or some shit like that.
Oh my god! Did you guys see they're doing the Hoka Hay run again? If you guys know what that is,
Yeah,
they're doing that again. They haven't done it in a while.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Punk Rock can probably explain it better.
it is like a. So think of an iron butt on steroids.
It's like 500 miles.
Yeah.
In how many days?
However many it takes you. Yeah, you just get a sheet with directions on it, and then there's just checkpoints, and that's where you get your next sheet with directions. Like it says, ride 10 miles, turn left. Ride 4 miles, turn right. Like rally fucking racing.
That's strange.
Yeah,
You can't take the interstate, right? It's got to be all back roads.
I think you can take interstate, but a lot of times it doesn't like make sense to take it, like because of the way they have where they have the checkpoint set and stuff. I've always been like, I'm gonna do that, but I don't think I ever will. Actually,
When I was going down to Vegas over the summer when we were supposed to be meeting up for our little adventure thing, there was a couple guys I ran into in Oregon, and they were on some dual sports, and I guess they had this there's this planned out route where you start on the Oregon coast and you go all the way to North Carolina, and it's like 90% of it is off road, like DNR land, federal land, shit like that. And yeah, they said they've spent maybe 2 hours on like hardball roads, and they were doing they were like 3 days into the trip.
That would be so cool. Honestly, one day you're gonna catch me on an adventure bike and probably never see me on a Harley again. Like I just know it's coming. Like I'm gonna be like 35, 45, and just like buy a BMW and not talk to anyone ever again.
So fun fact: Harley Davidson makes an adventure bike.
I don't really It's kind of like I want to buy a cruiser from BMW.
Well, the dual sport that Harley makes, they got that new engine in there, right? It's not like a push rod engine. It's kind of like newer technology and shit.
Yeah, it's the same engine that's in the new Sporty.
Okay.
Yeah, the what's it called? Revolution Max.
Yeah, the Rev Max engine
makes crazy good power. I'm pretty pumped about the new Sporty. I don't know what you guys think about it.
I'm like a little big for a Sporty, but
yeah,
I'm excited that Harley's getting away from like the push rod technology and going more in like the different direction with like a more current engine technology.
I am too, but I'm a little bummed because Harley like just started to give the younger consumer what they want with push rod technology. Like they just made the ST, like they just and like the Lowrider S came out in 2020, and they were like making the right moves. And I feel like in like we only got a year or two of that left, and then it's all going to be the new motor.
You think it's that quick?
Yeah, like the touring bagger, like the touring change, like there's going to be a new touring bagger out in a pretty soon amount of time here, where it's going to have the Rev Max and non-dual shocks. It's going to have a monoshock swing arm, stuff like that. So that's coming. I mean, everyone pretty much knows about it. It's only a matter of time. After the touring bike switches, everything else will follow.
I love watching his left aisle twitch a little bit before he starts speaking because he has to pick his words so carefully.
Yeah,
I don't want to out myself, so let me kind of just.
Well, it's more like I don't want to out my dudes at Harley that are like, because that's one of my favorite things. It's like people don't realize like I'm from Milwaukee. Like I went to high school with kids that work at Harley Davidson now. Like I know a lot of people at corporate. So like I tell everyone like, oh, the Rider ST's coming out, and they're like, no, it's not. You don't know what you're talking about. You're stupid. And then like 3 months later, Harley officially announces it, and everyone's like, it's the coolest thing ever. I was like, I fucking told you guys like 3.5 months ago. No one wanted it then.
Well, it's like you're talking about it like who the fuck doesn't know about all this shit? And we're just like, first I'm hearing about it. So
yeah, that's all.
Breaking news: 4 for the road. Fucking new touring bikes coming out.
It will eventually, and after that happens, everything will follow. And also,
it's real biker news, okay? It's real biker.
Yeah, suck it, dick, insane throttle.
Dude, one time I was talking to Cody, and he was like, "You don't really do like biker stuff," and I was like, "No." He's like, "You just kind of buy parts." I was like, "Yeah."
Like, what are you supposed to? It's like we were talking about earlier. Like the room I'm in is not biker enough for this podcast because I've got like fucking curtains and a fucking whiteboard on.
Well, it's okay. I got my mountain bike hanging rack there, so don't worry.
That could be like BDSM material, so you're good. You can play it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw photos of a Lowrider ST without bags, and it's horrible. It's horrible.
Is it?
Have you guys? Oh my god, it's so bad. I'll send it to Punk Rock so y'all can see. It's not good.
There goes our chance of getting another Harley sponsorship.
Oh no,
Right.
Harley Davidson is the greatest.
Keep the bags on. That's how it came from the factory.
Yeah, never change a Harley Davidson. It's always perfect from the factory.
Only buy factory parts. Never go third party.
Screaming Eagle or nothing for me. Dude, that's one of the hardest parts about working at a dealer is dudes come in and are like that.
Logan.
Screaming Eagle for me.
Thank
You
you.
want it? Okay.
Did you just take a picture of that?
Yes.
That can be the that can be like the Instagram like story promotion.
Yes, dude.
By the way, the Spotify thumbnail better just be my face, just like.
Well,
No,
you know,
so I already posted on Instagram too, but this was the photo that I used.
Yeah. I was literally gonna wear.
You guys know what it is.
I was gonna wear that for like a decent amount of time and like just not even acknowledge the fact that I had it on, and then I was like, "It's warm."
It is hot.
It is, bro. Rocking a leather vest is like, and that's like a lined one too.
Oh shit! So it's like fucking.
look at we do a live. Look, we're doing a professional video. No Shame loves the videos, and here he is on a fucking cell phone call.
By the way, it's best.
Man.
He turned down his volume too, so he can't hear me talking shit. But look at this. Look at this. Mm-hmm.
It's gang shit, man. You gotta let me. All right.
Yeah, dude. It's
real serious now.
real serious. He got a call from Doc, dude.
Hey, Doc knew. He's like, hey.
He's like, what's up, Prez?
Dude, you are not wrong. This thing looks kind of fucking gross.
Thank you. It's somehow. Here's what's weird. I sent it to my group chat today, and someone pointed out something that actually blew my mind. It looks worse than a road glide does without bags, which doesn't make sense because like a road glide should only ever have bags, but a road glide without bags looks better than that thing without bags.
Yeah. That is Jesus.
Yeah, it actually kind of ruins the whole ST thing for me. Like right there, that one photo. Now I don't want one.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't really a big fan of the fairing that they have there. Like I like the fact that they're trying to go back. Like they did that like FXRP fairing.
Yeah.
Right. But not like they fuck with the headlight. Like it looks like
they definitely fucked with it. They were trying to modernize an FXRT. Okay, because no designer can go, hey, that thing we had 20 years ago, that was perfect. Because then they don't have a job, right?
Yeah.
So like he tried to modernize the FXRT. They tried. I don't really know if it hit the mark, but in its defense, I mean, how did you feel the first time you saw an FXRP fairing?
Well, the first time I saw one, I was like, dude, that's fucking bad.
Dude, really? You thought from the beginning? Dude, the first time I saw one, I thought it was the worst thing. I saw one and I said, that is disgusting. Why do people like that?
You know what it kind of looks like?
What?
Ken just sent the picture. Remember the crossbones?
Why does it look like a crossbones? Why does it? You're not wrong. But why? Why does it look like a crossbones? That doesn't make sense, but it does.
Now I feel like you have to put it in the comments, Ken. I don't know if Harley might sue you. I don't know.
I can just like show it. I mean, it's a fucking crossbones, dude.
Watch your phone accidentally switch to porn.
No, Ken's not texting me, so there's no porn on my phone.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought when I looked at it. It looks like the old crossbones from like
I don't know why
10 or 8 or something.
I don't know why it looks like a crossbones, but it does.
Also, you know what I forgot about when I saw Ken, you posted that picture. I just saw it. I forgot Drama. Drama is obviously another TikTok.
Oh, dude.
TikTok heavyweight. And he's on here already. He wants to let Self-Made Performance know that it's the hell yeah brother Logan Rides on tonight.
Wait, where's Self-Made at? Did he text someone? What?
No, it's on
he commented on the Instagram.
Oh, dude, I love Self-Made. And when I first got on TikTok, I shouldn't say there was no guys doing young stuff. He was the only person, and I will put this, he was the only person. I was the first person to do the like comedy sketches with young Harley shit, but he was the first person to really do Dyna shit on TikTok. And then I started, he had like 10,000 followers when I started, and then I started fucking with him. And then it was really like me and him were tight for a while. And then he got busy with the shop and all that other stuff. So he stopped posting as much. But no, that dude's rad as fuck.
So what you're saying is you've now passed him.
Yeah, I mean, he also got, so unfortunately, people with patches, they have a easy time growing on TikTok, but a hard time keeping their account not banned. TikTok,
Like club members?
Yeah, TikTok has because first of all, club stuff is interesting to non-club people.
Yeah.
Like that's what your whole podcast is about.
Is TikTok like ban it or shadow ban it or whatever?
They don't really shadow ban it. It's just like it really depends on who's like It really depends on the attitude of the person moderating your shit that day. Like you might post like a picture full like best club patches, everything, no issue. You might just post a video with your friends at a bar, boom, organized crime, they pull it. Like it's so they'll actually ban stuff for organized crime.
I'm not that familiar with TikTok. It's above my head. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, but that's crazy. Organized crime.
Yeah, which is like total bullshit, obviously. And they're even like banning like Ma and Pa Club dudes and like stuff like that. So they're very random. And TikTok is also very random in like every sense with banning people. Like if I ride my motorcycle 5 miles an hour down the road, they're like dangerous. Do not do that. No, 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 no. Sneaky Texan will be doing 145 miles an hour on camera, just weaving through traffic. TikTok's like, oh, no issues here. This looks good. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's okay. He's in Texas.
Yeah, in Texas you can speed.
Yeah. Hey, look at your phone though, because you brought up a good point.
Oh my god! Stop! Stop! Let me just put those on. I'm blocking out the haters.
By the way, don't forget your 10% discount.
Don't forget your 10% discount code at Logan Hewitt Visual. Use code Logan.Rides 10 for 10% off. We can move on to another sponsor. I just got a new one. I got original.
What's the new one? Who's the new one?
Original Garage, man. They're actually really rad. They do some super badass parts up in Canada, and that's like why So people are always like, I haven't really gotten it too much. I've gotten it a little bit though. People are like, "Oh, you sell out. You've got sponsors."
What's wrong? Hang on. I'm sorry. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with making money? What's wrong with having sponsors?
1000% agree. And then the other thing too about the sponsorship thing is I only work with companies that I would have already gotten the parts from. Like I said out loud one time, the only exhaust sponsor I ever want is HPI, and then HPI hit me up to sponsor me, and I was like, gotta do it now. Like I said it.
Hey, we only want HPI as a sponsor too. Just
FYI. Yeah. No, and those guys are great over there too. I have so many great sponsors that work with me. I have so many great friends I've made off the app, and I have so many great friends that I've made at sponsors. Like the dude at SNS.
Why do people hate on you for that? I mean, I feel like that's 2018 and above, or even sooner than that. That's advertising. That is modern day advertising. Is sponsorship of people that other 100%. Other people want to check out their shit on social media. That's advertisement now.
Well, the worst part is too, like a lot of my sponsorships, I like partner with the people. So like HPI not only gave me a pipe and an intake and tuned my bike, like they let me go there and make a video. And I did like 6 or 7 videos there that all did crazy numbers. Like a few of them did like 500,000, 600,000. And so it was really good content for people. And then they're sitting there calling me a sellout. I'm like, I only got this content because I have a sponsor. Like, and you enjoy it, but you don't want me to have it. So it's just kind of
what's the alternative? Like them buying ad space on social media, or them buy print magazines, if that's still a thing. Like this is how you market your brand in 2022 and earlier. Like it's been a thing for a minute now. Why? So, and what they're doing is they're showing you guys. I can't relate to a fucking billboard.
Exactly.
I'm not going to put my dick on a billboard, but I might rub my dick on somebody that I meet in person that reps bad shit that I like. That's what it is. That's what you're doing. You're paying somebody that other people want to hate to or associate with.
And I definitely think there is unethical ways to do it. I think taking a product that you know is inferior and taking it and selling it just because you're making a check off it, I think that is actually selling out. But like, for example, like Original Garage makes some of the coolest shit I've ever seen. They do super high quality, like billet risers and stuff like that. Like these really badass aluminum foot pegs. And they're amazing. And they're these dudes up in Canada just killing it. And when they hit me up, I was like, I already love your shit. So of course I'm going to promote it. But if a brand that I didn't like hit me up, and they have hit me up a lot, I just turn them down. If I don't agree and support the product, I'm not going to sell it to people. So I think as long as you have that moral compass, it's not selling out. But
since you're on the show right now, there was a time where Dave got his Lexan stolen. And in a previous episode, we were trying to do like a hashtag get Dave a free Lexan. And this seems like the perfect opportunity.
Dude, let me shoot a
text. Hit your boys up.
Did you remember? So that was right before. That was the night before I went on. I went like all over. I was supposed to go to California with Jim, and then go west through Montana and South Dakota, and I did all that shit. But the night before, my fucking dumbass is like, you know what? Let's go hit the bars, bro. Downtown. College bars. I got my bike out front. I'm doing that biker thing with your helmet on your bars, right? No lock because I'm a fucking retard. No helmet lock because I'm a fucking retard. And my boy that's with me, he's we'll keep him nameless, but he's in a big time club, especially in this area. For our area, he's in B Club. Nobody touched his fucking helmet with a sticker all on it and shit, but mine's fucking cut. Our bikes are right next to each other. The helmets are positioned the exact same. We are Instagram fucking cool. I come outside, my fucking helmet's gone. His is sitting right there. I was like, God damn it.
Dude, that actually reminds me. One time I met this dude and we were talking We walked out to the bikes. It was at a bike night. We walk out to the bikes, and his helmet is covered in support stickers of whatever, just covered head to toe, like they're overlapping and shit. Like this motherfucker just falls out at the support table.
He put them on the helmet, or it was not like that before, and then you came out.
No. It was he put them on the helmet, and I was like
slightly less funny, but also slightly more funny in a different way.
Very much. And I like, and obviously, like if you got one or two stickers, like totally normal, like, but this like it was like sticker bombed, and I was like, oh, you a big fan? And he was like, no, it keeps my helmet from getting stolen. And I was like, not terrible logic.
I said that shit to my dad. Me and my dad were in Inglewood one time, and we went to go get some food to eat, and we're sitting out there, and I have like my club name on my helmet, and I'll just leave my helmet on my bars. And he's like, "You're gonna bring your helmet inside?" I was like, "I was not gonna get stolen."
No,
there's fucking club shit all over my. We're in Inglewood. Like, who's gonna steal my fucking helmet?
I'm gonna get a big Ghost Reaper sticker, baby.
It's like
you'll be good in all the trailer parks across America. Nobody will touch your shit with a Ghost Reaper sticker.
They'll be offering me the bed space on their double wide, bro.
Yeah, so I had to wait, though. I had to wait for my trip. I had to push it back like a few hours. So in the morning, I could go to fucking like Cycle Gear and buy one of they had like a cheap ass helmet sale that came with like a Gen 1 Cardo. And so I could get like the combo pack so I could still have Bluetooth on my, because you can't get Lexan, like I can't go to the Cycle World or Harley or whatever and get a Lexan.
Fifth generation by now. You were rocking a Gen 1?
That's what they were giving away with the I'm not going to spend $400 on a fucking helmet and a Bluetooth pack. So like, yeah, like I'm the retard at 8 o'clock in the morning, like waiting for Cycle World to open up, full bike, just packed, like waiting to go.
Nah, that's fucking nuts, man. I do love my Lexan though, and that's a bummer yours got jacked.
I just got it too, right?
It's legitimately like your favorite Bluetooth?
Yeah, I mean, so Bluetooth for me, like there's dudes out there that want all these bells and whistles and all this shit. I need to hear music very loud. That's it, dog. That's all I need. That's it. Like, I mean, I do talk to people on them. Like, I'm definitely connected with my friends in the Lexan. It sounds crystal clear. I dig all that. But, I mean, I think for the money, especially, Lexan is really hard to beat. When you're looking at an entry-level Cardo is double the cost.
I paid a ton for my Cardo, and I don't like it.
That's the thing. I have had...
You should have got the Gen 1 model, baby.
I should have got the Gen 1.
I've had every brand from A to Z, and I think Lexan, man. I really, really do. They get the job done. And like I said, for the money, I mean, their highest level unit is less expensive than Cardo's entry. Like, that's just kind of hard for me to weigh out, you know?
Yeah. So, I mean,
not the Gen 1, just...
Gen 1 bangs, dude. Gen 1's the best, dog.
Hey, it's free. It's free with a Bell helmet from Cycle World, all right? Hook it up.
What did you get, like a Bell qualifier or something? Like,
yeah, dude, it's like the one that's like $90 at Cycle World. I was like, dude, I'm not...
I got one right there.
Yeah, like $500 for this trip, and I'm about to blow it all on a helmet. I was like, fuck, dude.
So I got one right there because I have a helmet company I work with. And they hooked me up with a helmet. And they said, what's your size? And I said, well, my old helmet was this size. But I think you guys had a sizing change. And they said, no, we didn't have a sizing change. So they sent me the size that I had before. So I put it on and I was like, fuck, this feels tight as shit. Like it was like really. So I called him and he was like, oh, it'll break in. Don't worry about it. So I was like, okay. So I take my bike to Tennessee. In the back of I have a Sprinter van. So I'm driving my Sprinter van. Sprinter van blows up. Like it just grenades itself, side of the highway. Sprinter van's done. Had to get towed to Nashville. It was a whole fucking thing. But luckily I had the bike, so I ripped the bike out. My buddy lived like 3 hours away on the other side of Tennessee. So I was like, oh, I'll go stay at his house. So I throw the helmet on, hop on the bike. It's the first real time I'm wearing the helmet and ride 3 hours to his house. By the time I got to his house, my head was bleeding. I was like in fucking tears. And because I couldn't take it off, it was a helmet loss date. And also like I had nowhere to put it. Like I already had a backpack shoved with all my clothes in it. Because I'd only brought like a little backpack for my laptop, but it was all I had to carry my shit in. So then I was like, screw it. So then I was stuck in Tennessee with no good helmet. So I went and bought like a $78 Bell.
Yeah. Big dude.
Job done.
I remember like trying to break that bitch into on a new trip. I took my knife out and I cut a slit with my forehead so that it would open up a little bit. Because you can't there's not enough padding to like remove some of it and still have some in there. It's like all or fucking nothing on this cheap piece of shit. No offense, Bell. I'm sure you make other great helmets.
Yes, they definitely do.
He's like, can we edit that part out?
But your qualifiers.
I need you to not say that. So yeah, and so it's like it's all or nothing with this fucking padding. And so I was like cutting holes in it with my knife to try and release pressure on my big ass dome. And then like the rest of the world was on fucking forest fires. That trip was amazing and sucked all at the same time. But
some of the best trips do though. Like some of the best trips are the trips that kind of suck the whole time, but are kind of fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, next week will not suck a bit. Damn it.
What's next week?
So Dave's coming down from Wisconsin, and then
who would live in Wisconsin?
I know, right? Yeah, that's where you find good whiskussy. You know what I'm saying? I cannot take credit for that. That is not mine.
That was bad, bro.
I'm just, but I will promote her. We'll tag her TikTok in the fucking description.
Get some of this viscosity. Oh, I came.
But no, he's coming down from Wisconsin. Jim's coming down from Virginia. We're meeting up at my house Saturday, so a week from tomorrow, or Friday.
Oh, nice.
Today. And then we're gonna fucking ride up to Virginia on the fucking US 17.
You know, I am a little bit disappointed that you're leaving Florida and you're moving out of Jacksonville, because now that you've got this podcast under you and you're Daytona famous now, you know, I feel like Logan could really do some great content, especially like coming through from Ohio. He's got to come almost right through Jacksonville, and he can stop at the house, and there's content within a block radius of your house that's just amazing. Whether it's the gas station, the people, the litter, the hotels, like there's just great content just all in that neighborhood.
Wait, what is this gas station? I need to know.
So the first time I went to visit Ken, I stopped at the gas station that's like you turn left and then you go straight to his house. It's like a block. I'm lying a little bit. It's probably 4 blocks from his house.
That's a block.
It's the last gas station before you get to his house. And I go in there and I'm trying to like pay for something. I don't remember what it was, but you literally like have to stretch half your body across to give them money, because in front of the counter is this huge ass tub with ice and like every type of derogatory liquor you can think of. So if there's a stereotype about any culture, any at all, doesn't matter what skin color you are, where you're from. If there's a stereotype about what you drink, it's in this fucking cooler, and it's massive. And like, I'm pretty sure if you dip your hand in there, it's like you either get a beer or you get a handgun. It's just fucking.
Oh, it's just like a luck of the draw thing. It's like an oven for apples. You never know what
directly behind it is a hooker hotel with like crack dealers and hookers, and so they're just
wow, it's just all in one spot. You know,
it's like they share almost like they share a lot. Like it's not a driveway, but they share like a lot. So they're just walking back and forth from the hotel to the gas station, and probably cleaning their money. I'm assuming, and then.
So this is why you're leaving Jacksonville, right?
No, I'm leaving Jacksonville because the Navy's telling me to leave Jacksonville.
Wait, by the way, Virginia next weekend, I might be around. Hit me up. I might swing over.
Fuck yeah.
On the good old machine there. The good old hog, brother.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
I might even take the new one, bro, with them forward controls, them buckhorns. Shit's nice, bro.
You better tell Self-Made he doesn't know anything about them buckhorns. He's not ready for that.
Oh, so by the way, speaking of Self-Made, back when we were talking about my number one fan, the number one hater I had that made like 56 accounts, him and Self-Made just decided to like go at each other one time. And it was the funniest shit. Self-Made made all these videos just destroying the kid. You guys actually made a video about the kid too. He was that kid talking about the COC and shit.
Oh, that kid?
That kid. Yeah, that's a kid that's made like 50-something accounts for me.
Okay.
So when we say you guys made a video, it's Derek. There's no shame. Okay, there's no.
The TikTok is just no shame.
Fuck yeah!
Considering like just changing it to no shame to just for like, you know, I don't want to be like false advertising here.
Well,
I was hoping.
First of all, who is on the Instagram? Because every time I message the Instagram, a different person replies.
Yeah,
either one of us or Jim.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that. So I definitely think that Ken is probably smart enough to make good content on TikTok of the staff, but the rest of us, fuck no. I couldn't, and I'm sorry. I don't think there's anybody else that could do it. Nobody that does the page could do what NoShame does. He's amazing.
No, your videos are the only one good.
Ken's probably the only one that could at least like log in and navigate some of it. The rest of us would just be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a bit of a fucking learning curve with TikTok too, and like every day it changes somehow. Like some days I'll log in and it'll be like they changed it so everything comes in as a message So like, there's no notifications. There's like, if someone follows me, it shoots me a message. I'm like, who the fuck thought that was a good idea?
Yeah, their whole new notification system's retarded.
Did you get it already?
Yeah.
Did it go away though?
I don't know. I think it's
because it'll go back and forth. I've had it like probably 4 or 5 times, and then it'll disappear for 3 or 4 days, and then it'll come back. No, but yeah,
we're gonna make plenty of fucking content for him on this trip. We're gonna give him at least a good like month worth of fucking content to use on this trip.
See, and that's all I've asked anybody on the staff is like, just send me videos of shit. Like, I would love to chop your videos up, so I'm not sitting here fucking making up Milkman 2%er videos all the time.
The Milkman 2%er is gold, bro. That shit is mint. Oh my god, dude, it's so good. It's just so fucking good. I died laughing at that shit.
I love when he makes rebuttals, but they're like over his Honda 250 in his garage, and he's like talking about how legit in the life.
And he's like holding a cat.
Are you talking about the real Milkman?
No, the real one. Yeah, the real one. When he's upset with one of your videos, and his rebuttal about how authentic he is like his.
I don't watch it.
Wait. There's a real Milkman?
yeah, it's a real dude. It's a real dude.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah. So, and I love that.
I always thought this was like a cleverly crafted like inside joke. I love
the fact that like NoShame. The fact that
this is a blatant public disrespectful fucking thing.
Hang on, wait. I don't know how many people have ever. I know I'm not the only one that picked up on it, and I don't know if it's intentional or if you're really just. I think NoShame is just that funny, and I don't know if other people picked up on it. But he plays with his cat while he does the Milkman thing, because Milkman is in a club that we've dubbed the Dog Club, because it's like it's Spanish for
Los Perros.
Yeah, what is that Spanish for?
The dogs.
The dogs, yeah. So he's in a club called The Dogs. And I think that's all they do is like there's pictures of them like walking dogs.
They legit have like so I got the
wait, is it like a dog charity club or
hold on.
Hang on, wait. Think about the genius in that. The genius in that to then play with a cat. And I don't know how many people appreciate
that's deep, bro. That is deep level shit. I always thought the cat thing was funny too, just because it's like it just kind of like breaks that like norm that every dude with a patch on their back has a pit bull and a double wide and acts like a badass all the time. He's just got like a cat.
What's wrong with having pit bulls, Logan?
Nothing. I actually so for the longest time,
I'm giving you shit.
For the longest time, man, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about like the smashed face dogs, like pit bulls and shit. But, like a year ago, I just fucking I don't know what happened. I was like, they're the cutest things. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Dude, I don't want to.
By the way, how excited are you to get to Jacksonville?
On a scale of 1 to 10, about an 87.
Okay, good. Yeah,
so, I am. No. Like, and I've said it before on the show too. Like, this just isn't my speed. This just isn't what I'm into. The culture around here, both like the motorcycle club culture, the motorcycle culture itself, and then like the South. I'm not really built for this. I'm from Southern California, so like I'm not.
Very different speeds.
Oh yeah. But I also know a lot of people up in where I'm going to be moving at in Virginia. My wife has a ton of family up there too, so it's pretty awesome. And yeah, man. And I've spent a decent amount of time there because of the military as well. So
that works out, man. I actually have friends in the Navy living there right now, and I'm going to be there for Virginia Bike Week to stay with them.
All set.
Yeah. No, so my last experience in Jacksonville, so I'm driving up from Biketoberfest in my Sprinter van, and I stop at a gas station. So the gas station right by the highway was like closed or some shit, the one right off, so I had to like go a little bit into Jacksonville, and it was definitely like not a great place where I was at. I think I was also
all of Jacksonville.
Yeah, I think I was also looking for food, so I went a little deeper even, like trying to find a McDonald's or some shit. And I'm at this gas station, and I was playing like I like true crime shit when I travel. It helps like kill time. So I was playing like these like true crime shooting breakdowns. Like if a shooting happens, they like break it down in court and say who's at fault and shit. And I'm listening to this one, and this car full of really sketchy dudes pulls up, and I'm playing it like loud as shit over the Bluetooth of the van. And they're like, "So the murder in Jacksonville, Florida, of 4." This race of people on this one guy, and I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta get out of here!" Like, shut the door, go. No, but they definitely like all looked at me because it was like loud as shit, and it just said Jacksonville loud as fuck, and they were all like,
"You should have just asserted your dominance and stared at him, just like."
No, that was after the rally. The only thing I wanted to do was get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, dude, same. I went to
ready
the rally,
for,
and then all I wanted to do was get the fuck out of Florida. So.
Are you ready for Milkman 1%er?
Is he?
I'm just Milkman 2%er.
Wait,
Bro,
there's a
no.
real guy named Milkman.
No, his name's Meeklo.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fucking original, right?
Dude, how fucking
man.
cheese dick is that you take a name from Blood In, Blood Out?
Wait, what's
Yeah.
Blood In, Blood Out?
What?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Yo!
Doing this video to answer a question posted by my boy Tommy Magneto. Shout out Tommy.
You see how he's got the weird fucking dog? It looks like it was made on construction paper.
Yeah, was it?
I love this. I love this like a PowerPoint going on right now.
He's like, so if you examine Exhibit B,
I saw somebody.
I thought it was just a joke, man.
No, we throw shots at motherfuckers around here.
And then, like, once in a while, like, they have dudes that enjoy their shit. And I get it. There's a fucking ass for every seat, and that's fine. But they'll have dudes that, like, they come onto our shit and, like, you guys are never riding in your podcast. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to do a podcast while I ride, you fucking idiot? Like, pay attention to when we post pictures. Like, Ken and I just did 5 states, or, Jim and I just went to Colorado together, or I'm fucking in Canada. Like, pay attention. Like, yeah, we don't do the podcast, because I always, like, make fun of him. Like, that dude, he's on his Honda 250 making videos, and that's all the fucking shit he does. And then, because that's all the shit he ever posts. Like, there's no other post other than them in the garage.
Well, and his Pitbull.
And his Pitbull. So people are like, you're not riding in your podcast. I'm like, that would be some shitty quality.
No, so people always like comment me for that shit too. They're like, oh, you didn't ride to this. Oh, you didn't do this. Oh, you didn't ride here. And I'm like, oh, well, I put like 10,000 miles on my bike in a year. They're like, yeah, I put 20, bitch. I'm like, okay, like it's not a fucking contest, dude. Like, no.
Yeah, the dude doing 20s on like an Ultra Glide.
Yeah, no, and
Yeah,
you know he didn't ride 20. Like according to TikTok, every motherfucker with a Black Street Glide does 100,000 miles a year. It's got 500 horsepower. It's just the greatest motorcycle in the world. According to working at a dealership and checking in bikes, the average amount of miles in a Harley is like 230 a year. But, according to TikTok, every motherfucker rides year-round 300,000 miles.
I was like, I'll post a picture.
I'd like to report shots fired on the block.
Well, I'm just saying, like every dude on TikTok's like, yeah, that pussy ass little Dyna, I ride 30,000 miles a year. I'm like, no, you fucking don't, dude. I worked at dealers. I've met tons of dudes like you. Like, you legitimately probably got an ice cream cone with a wife on Sunday, and we're like, went on a sick ride, brother. Like, it's
like, dude's like, I posted, like, it's snowing. And they're like, yeah, we ride year round. It don't matter if it's snow. I'm like, what's a fucking blizzard, dipshit? Like,
so, no shame. I know you're moving to Texas, so I do not mean to fire shots. But it is one of the things that I hate most about motherfuckers from Texas. They're always like, yeah, we ride year round down here, bro. We ride year round. We're tough. I'm like, yeah, it's 65 degrees in fucking December, dude. Like what the fuck? Yeah, we ride year round. No other warm state does it. Arizona, Cali, none of those guys are bragging about, yeah. Texas dudes be like, yeah, you bunch of pussies up in Ohio. We ride year round. I'm like, dude, if it was 40 degrees, you want to ride your bike, okay? Like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, I rode home Sunday. I rode home that Sunday from Mama Tried when it snowed, and I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever done in my fucking life.
Wait. Mama Tried like this most recent one?
So the one that they had the party at House of Harley?
Oh, so like Mama Tried December.
Yeah.
Did you get sick too?
No, I didn't get sick, boy.
Were you at the party?
Yeah.
You just not gonna say hi to me?
You're not on my level.
So good.
Wait. I was with the mercenary guys, and they're like, "Don't talk to that dude."
Were they actually?
Punch him in the face.
Were they actually?
Yeah.
I like them. I don't know why.
I know. They know. We're just talking shit. I'm gonna see those guys. Sunday.
No, I like those dudes. They're all cool as hell. I hope they like me. But no, the fucking that night. Where did you go to the bar with everyone? Like Elwood's?
Elwood's, yeah. I love Elwood's.
Were you at Elwood's?
Yeah, dude. I'm the guy that pulled my gun out allegedly in Elwood's.
When we were talking about like the guy trying to fight me before, like that was at Elwood's, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was Brandon, mercenary.
Oh,
Brandon, get your shit together, Brandon.
No, but regardless, that night got weird.
Hey, I'm gonna make
that night got really fucking weird.
on Sunday, I'm gonna make him send you an apology video.
I don't care. We were
I know.
all,
I'm fucking with it.
we were all drunk and stupid. No, that night got super weird. And my favorite part about Wisconsin is I mindlessly drank and bought people drinks for like 4 hours, right? Like,
Well, somebody's like,
everybody was like, I was like, drinks for everybody, like all this shit. My tab was only like $120. Like, I fucking love Wisconsin, dude.
Somebody's like, what do you do in a bar in Wisconsin in the winter? And I'm like, you do desk pops. And they're like, no.
Dude, no, I can't believe you were there. That's fucking crazy. So not only do we have mutual friends, we've actually been in like the same room and just never spoken.
I don't really like talk about being on Four for the Road because to me, this isn't an entity where it's a private, like it's not me trying to get money or sponsors.
Yeah, totally.
Promote a brand. It's a community thing. So I'm like, if I'm out there like, yeah, I'm Dave from Four for the Road. Do you know me from the internet? I just feel like you can do that in a non-douchebag way. Obviously, I'm playing it up to sound douchey, but it just seems like I don't like it. Like I'd rather
I totally agree. And so like something I do is I never want to assume people know me from the internet. But like the other day, I'm at Taco Bell, so I roll up to Taco Bell, and the kid in the drive-thru he's like, yeah, it'll be like $12.75, and I'm like, okay. And I give him my card. I was like, that was fucking weird. But he's at Taco Bell. I figure he's stoned. So the kid then comes back up and he goes, I ride. And I was like, cool. He's like, yeah, I got a YZ250. I was like, he's like 15, right? I was like, super cool, man. He's like, TikTok. And I was like, TikTok. And then just drove off with my food. I was like, what the fuck, man? But or I'll be at like a rally, right? Like Daytona, and some dude will be walking past me. He'll do 3 laps past me, staring at me. I'm like, he knows me from TikTok. And he'll come up and be like, I know you from somewhere. I'm like, yeah, you probably do.
Be a man and say it. It's TikTok.
Oh my God. Right. The best was though, it's me, Christian, and Josh. We're all hanging out at Daytona right by the front door of JP Cycles. And this girl comes up out of nowhere and wraps her arms around me. I'm like, what the hell? She's like, you have to take a photo with me. I'm like, okay. And she's like, I know all you guys from TikTok. Everyone take a photo with me. She's like, my boyfriend's too much of a bitch. He's over there and he's afraid to take a photo with you. And there's a dude across the way in another booth just and we're like, get over here. And then he came over and took a photo and it was chill and stuff. But I was like, what the fuck was that? After she left, me and my friends were all like, what the fuck was going on there?
So the thing with us is we've been audio only for so long. This is the first year we're really doing the video thing. It's probably Dave's 3rd video appearance.
Fourth
video appearance.
You're looking good, Dave. You're looking real good.
Well, I mean, he's counting the Instagram videos too.
There's not a ton of opportunity for people to just be like, hey, I recognize you from the fucking internet. But one time I was in an elevator and at a club function. It was one of our national meets. Yeah. And one of my club brothers, I was talking to somebody else. It was another guy from Utah, and he's like, "Are you NoShame?" Yeah. And he goes, "I recognize your voice from Fort Florida." That was the weirdest fucking thing to me. You recognize my fucking voice? But yeah,
you smell different when you're awake too.
Yeah.
What's even wilder, and I wonder if this has happened to you guys. I'll be in public, a thing like Mama Tried, and I'll be talking to someone, just chopping it up, shooting the shit, not at all being weird, being really just, we're just chit chatting, and they'll be like, by the way, I love all your videos. I'm like, oh, you know me from TikTok. And then I realized the only reason they came and talked to me is because of TikTok. They wouldn't just go up to random people and talk to them.
One of my favorites is I don't know if you ever heard Jace on his podcast talk about being in a place like Sturgis when people want to come up and talk to him about the podcast, but that's the only fucking thing that they can talk about. And he's like, well, how do I drive it's talking about the awkwardness of it. How do I drive the conversation from this point? And then he's like, then people just think you're an asshole, but he's like, I just don't know where you want the conversation to go from there. Cause they're just like, I love your podcast. And then they stare at him.
I talked to Jace about that when I was in Texas, because I have a very similar problem, especially because my viewership, and I guess I didn't realize this when I first started on TikTok, because a lot of the viewers I interact with and a lot of my friends on TikTok are guys like you, my age or a lot older or just older than me.
Hang on. If you were 6 with a T-Sport, I'm not your age.
No, but I mean guys that are my age and older than me, dudes in their 30s, 40s, and those are guys I interact with. I didn't realize how much of my viewership was super fucking young, under 18. So I'll be like at something, and some young ass kid will come up to me, just really awkward. I mean, they're 17, right? Like everyone was awkward at 17, and they'll be like, "I'm a really big fan of your videos." And I'm like, "What? What'd you say?" Like I couldn't even fucking hear you. They'll be like that quiet. But the worst was, and I feel so bad about this. I was like not that big yet. It was like Sturgis, and maybe had like 20,000 followers. And everyone's recognizing me at Sturgis, right? So I'm outside JP Cycles, hanging out with my homies, and this kid comes up and he's like, "Hey man, can you sign this helmet for me?" Like, did not say like, "Hey, I know you from like TikTok. What's up, bro?" He's like, "Hey, can you sign my helmet?" And it's like a brand new Simpson in the box, and I'm like, "Oh no, man, it's no big deal." Like, no. I'll give you a sticker though. Like, I gave him a sticker and stuff. He was like, "No, I bought this helmet just for you to sign it." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, man, I don't really sign stuff like this and that."
Yeah,
And then he was like, "I'm gonna clear coat over it so it never goes away." And in my brain, I'm like, "You're not helping your case, kid. Like, I'm already weirded out, and now you're adding on to this." But then I ended up signing it. He was super happy, and like he was like showing me photos. And the next day he came back and was way chiller. I think he was just like in his head or some shit. But that was like one of the first really awkward times. Like I before that I had like a super drunk guy like see me at a bar. This was a random ass bar. Take off his shoe and be like, "Sign my Vans." But other than that, I've never signed anything else. But that kid, that helmet, it was a very weird interaction because I was like, "I don't know how to talk to you, and like I don't know what you want from me. Like here's a sticker." And that's part of the reason I carry stickers on me is it gets people like if some dude's talking to me and it gets awkward, I'm like, "Here's a sticker," and then like either it helps the conversation along or they're like, "Okay, thanks," and leave, and I'm like, "Okay."
Hey, is this the guy that tried to fight you at Mama Tried?
I don't remember what he looked like, dog. I don't even remember talking. I don't even remember saying a word to this individual. And then Travis makes me shake some guy's hand because apparently I was going to fight him or he's going to fight me because he was looking at my girl. I don't know.
In overalls, too? Yeah, that was Brandon. Brandon had the black overalls on. That's definitely him.
I mean, he definitely had a look, bro. I'm copying his swag. I got a pair of black overalls. Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
look
copying
at that dude. Like, he looks like he comes from like a...
Yeah, I don't know if it was him. Like, I don't even remember the guy's face or the name like that I shook. It was just later someone told me like, "Oh, the dude," like Travis told me the guy that I made you shake his hand, like he was from Mercenary or whatever. But I mean, I have no ill will towards those guys. I think their clothing's rad as hell too.
He's like, "I buy Soldier a fortune. What the fuck, dude? Why do we got beef?"
You made a video recently about the whole coverall thing. Is that like nobody in Washington's rocking coveralls?
Okay. So I'm gonna give you some inside tea. So there has been some dudes to like wear the coveralls. Like the guys from Mercenary were the first dudes I saw wearing it, and I've seen like didn't Seabear do a video with like coveralls and Crocs? Right.
I've seen Dave in coveralls.
I wear coveralls. Yeah, but I'm from the Midwest. All right, it's legit when I do it.
Like a few dudes in the Midwest do it, but they don't do it as a fashion statement. They're like, "I'm cold. I have insulated bibs. I'm wearing them, bro." Like, fuck you. So I finally, so Fast Life Camp Out, I'm going. And I was like, I gotta figure out a shtick, right? I gotta figure out a thing, right? And it's definitely a look. And like, I saw these photos, even probably of Dave, and was like, "That looks pretty good." So I was like, "This is gonna be my new shtick. Like, I'm gonna make this a thing."
Yeah, but I don't wear the denim overalls when I'm fucking nothing underneath it with some hayseed coming out of my mouth, my fucking mullet.
Well, no, and like that's the thing. I definitely like the way you wear them, and like the Mercenary guys and a few other dudes. I'm like, "Wow, that looks cool."
Not you, Brandon. Not you, Brandon. We're still talking shit.
No, I like Brandon. I don't know who Brandon is, but he sounds like a nice guy. But I was like, the overall thing is going to be my shtick for Fast Life. Like that's going to be the joke for Fast Life. I'm going to wear overalls. I'm going to put beer in the front. I'm going to take my shirt off when I get drunk. Just have overalls on. So we decided we were just going to make a bunch of Instagram stories about it and see what happened. And it turned into a thing. Like motherfuckers out here buying $300 pairs of overalls from Filson, which I don't know if you know what Filson is, but it's like Gucci for dudes that own ranches. Like in the show Yellowstone, they wear Filson. Like that should tell you everything you know. But yeah, motherfuckers out here buying $300 pair of overalls to flex at the Fast Life Camp Out shit. It's getting weird, but I'm on board with it. Also, Dave, I've not ridden in overalls yet. Dave can speak on this. I hear riding in overalls is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you can keep your phone right there, your gun, your beer while you're riding, whatever you want. Plus, I mean, if you get the insulated bibs, it's just like it. buy them tight. Like if you buy them loose, you're just defeating the purpose. But buy them tight so that it snugs your shit against your body. Like that cuts wind coming through. It takes those insulated layers and just fucking wraps it around you. And then I put like a Carhartt sweatshirt, like an insulated Carhartt sweatshirt over the top of the overalls and zip it up.
So like you do it over the top of the overall?
Yeah.
I was gonna do the sweatshirt under the overalls. Just
You're in fucking
really...
Texas. Yeah, you're in Texas. You can do that. But in Wisconsin, dude, you gotta put the sweatshirt underneath for when you're in the bar. You want to look cool, and then you take that Carhartt over it.
No,
I'm gonna go buy a pair of overalls for this trip.
So, and no shame, you're in Washington. You have perfect opportunity to start the overall fad, dude.
Nobody does it, so I might as well be the guy.
You'll be the guy. You'll be out there, overalls cut over the top of the overalls.
Dude, if you put a flannel under your overalls, people are gonna be like, "Is he a biker or does he work at Starbucks?" I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we're taking the initial joke with the overalls started that me and Christian St. James were gonna try to bring bandanas back. Okay, we were gonna try to make bandanas the cool young kid thing, which is a hard task. And then that didn't work because Sneaky Texan did it and looked bad in it. So then we were like, okay, we'll do
Sneaky Texan's like a dad too. He's like,
how old?
It's like when your dad tries to like jump in on your joke and you're just like, it's not cool anymore.
How old do you think he is?
I don't know, because like I'm a dad and I turned 33 today, so it's like I don't know. Is he in his 30s?
So yeah, he's like 31, 33, right in there. But like people are always like, yeah, Sneaky's like that 50-year-old guy you hang out with. Like literally, someone was like, oh, Sneaky couldn't come down. He's probably like busy at work, and we're like, we all work. He's like, yeah, but he's in his 50s, so he's probably. I was like, no, he's not. He's 30. Like, fuck off. But no, Jesus Christ, yeah, start the overall thing up. No shame.
Have you thought? Do you do any clothing? Like, do you have like a merch line?
We do. I have the Support Your Local Dyna Bro shirt, which is a very, like, everyone universally agrees that shirt's funny. But a few people were like, you're going to get your ass kicked for wearing a fake support shirt. I was like, man. And I did the stickers too, which like some people were like, you're crossing a line. But I did them in like holographic. It's no color, club colors.
What line are you crossing? Like,
some people take shit way too
it's
seriously.
so
it's never dudes in clubs. It's always like, oh, I got a buddy in a club and he would kick your ass if he saw you with that. And you're like, okay, like, cool.
So do you think you could come out with like bibs that have like your face on it, or maybe your face on the left chest?
We can make it happen.
Chris is on the right.
I'll make it happen for you.
I'll get them. I'll start the trend if I get some official Logan Rides fucking cover.
I will look into how much it is to print bibs. If it is under like $100 a set of bibs, we'll consider. But I can imagine it's probably a lot. No, but I do the Support Your Local Dyna Bro shirt. I have a shirt that says "Fuck Your Ape Hangers," and then on the back it's got like my face and shit. What else do we have? We have a Mr. Hotpockets is a friend of mine shirt, which I don't know if you guys want to get into why I'm called Mr. Hotpockets.
Yeah, we fucking do.
Yeah,
and then what's the other shirt? I got another fucking shirt. What is it?
Hey, who cares? The Hotpockets.
Yeah, Mr. Hotpockets.
We're here. I have a T-Bars and PBRs shirt. It's got a dog in there. Okay, Hotpockets. Okay, so I'm on TikTok and someone said like Harley never made a fast bike or something, which I was like, first of all, they made like a lot of like fast is all relative. Like, is my current bike fast? Like, yeah, it's faster than a Camry. Like, I don't know, but like, it's like fast is so relative to what you've been around your whole life. So so somebody said like Harley's never made a fast Harley, and I was like, well, V-Rod Destroyer, like that's a fast bike, came out of the factory. Which I'm sure, are you guys familiar with V-Rod Destroyer? I don't want to assume because it's okay. Good. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure because like, so then some motherfucker was like, that's not a factory bike. This and that. Da, 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 da. And I made another video back, and the guy's name was Harley Mike that commented, "That's not a factory bike. You don't know what you're talking about." I commented back like proof that it was a factory bike. Like I showed like a sales tag from one and all that shit, and said like, and for a guy named Harley Mike, like, come on, dude, like you should know this shit. And he made a video then that was like in his garage, and it's like from this angle, right? And he's like, listen here, you little shit, I actually work on my own motorcycles. And then he flips the camera around to like a clapped out fucking 04 Heritage. That's just horrible. And it's like the rear wheels like ripped off of it. There's like a power commander like flapping on the side of it and shit.
Mr. fucking Hotpockets, sit in your car and tell us all about fucking Harley Davidson with your clean fucking t-shirt
you're not.
You're sitting in your car with your clean fucking t-shirt on, Mr. fucking Hotpockets. Why don't you go play some goddamn PlayStation, Mr. fucking Hotpockets? And he's going off. He's calling me Mr. Hotpockets, like insulting the shit out of me. So then, you know, at the time, like now I'm at the point where if someone tries to fuck with me, I'm kind of just like, not really worth it. Because all it's going to do is make me look like an asshole. But at the time, I didn't have a lot of followers. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go at this dude. So I made a video because he was talking about how he actually builds his bike and he actually works on his bike. So I made a video where like I open up my garage and I'm like, here's a hardtail that I built from scratch. Here's this bike that I built. Here's this bike that I built. And I like pointed out all the builds I've done. And then was like, and then I started my lowrider and like revved the shit out of it and called him an asshole. It was good, and that video got a ton of views. But the Harley Mike guy, what was cool about that, and so that's kind of how I got the name of Hotpockets. I made the video, it blew up. I played a clip from his video where he called me it. But then what was cool is the Harley Mike guy, after I made my rebuttal and kind of like shut him down, made a video that was like, you know what, I was wrong. Logan's totally right. It's really cool to see younger kids out here killing it. And he was like super like apologetic and like very like, you know, I shouldn't have judged you and shit. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like he like took it like a man. And then he kept sending me really conspiracy theory government shit, so I had to block him.
I fucking hate when people take the high road.
Right?
It pisses me off. Just fight me.
I mean, I don't know if I feel the same way. No, Harley Mike, man. But yeah, that's how the name Hotpockets came around. Mr. Hotpockets. For me not taking the high road, but him taking it, and then I got big. It was pretty fucking hilarious, though.
Yeah, that's like every time somebody comments like something about Ken, and Ken's like, I'm gonna kick that motherfucker's ass. I'm like, no, dude, I don't think he's trying to be me. No, he's definitely being an asshole. And I was like, nah, dude, I mean, I think he's just old. And I think he doesn't know what he's talking. I don't think it's intentional. Ken's like, nah, dude, he's fucking with me. And I'm like, no, dude,
our buddy Frank. Frank, who's like probably the only person still watching this YouTube video at this point. And he always comments on our shit. But
wait, is this live on YouTube?
No, it's not. But when it airs on YouTube, because we're like an hour and 20 minutes in. Frank is the only person that's still watching. What's up, Frank? You're my man. But he always comments on our shit, but like Ken always like reads into his comment wrong. He's always like, so Frank's trying to talk shit to me right now.
Although Frank might be you know, no disrespect if you are, but he might be a little bit bipolar. Because sometimes he's got some good comments that are like, you know, whatever, funny or in line, and then some other times he's just out of left field, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I think, did we have to delete his shit on the last one because it was just so out there?
I don't know, I've never deleted a comment on YouTube.
Somebody got deleted last time.
I don't know. I hope Frank dies in a fucking fire.
Why are you saying that? He's so
nice. My god!
He's our only loyal subscriber.
I see why he's called Punk
No, he's not.
Jesus
No, he's
Christ.
not. No, he's not. The first one we fucking had was Damien Weichel. All right, and that motherfucker still rides for this shit.
Oh, all wait, right. You know what? Apologies to Frank. It might not have been Frank. Was it that Drifter dude or whatever that was like Drift? Yeah.
I thought it was Drifter when he commented, and I was like, this is so. Why would Drifter say that? I was like, oh, it's missing an ER.
Dude, I apologize to Frank. I got you mixed up. You do sometimes piss Ken off, but that's okay. Keep it up.
Ken is in silence. He's so mad over here. He's just stewing right now.
I'm trying to buy a fucking t-shirt right now, goddammit.
Oh, are you ordering a t-shirt from me?
You better give him a discount code.
No, you can use code Chris Walks.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fucking
Can everybody use that code? Because
Chris Walks. Dude, nobody used my 420 discount code. 5 on it. I don't know why.
Hey, who's got more Lex and code swipes? Who's got more Lex and code swipes? You or Jace?
I don't have a Lexan code.
I thought you did.
You don't have a Lexan code.
No, I'm sponsored by Lexan. I'm sponsored by Lexan, but I don't have a code.
Okay. Oh.
I'm on a different thing that Jace is on. Like,
you're on a higher tier.
No, God, no. No. We're just on different planes and stuff. No, I'm in first class. We're on different planes. I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. I'm so kidding. No, I am going to his camp out. But the whole like thing with getting like riled up by comments, it really never gets to me. There's a few times where like I'll read a comment and I'll be like, yo, fuck that guy. But in reality, like it really doesn't get to me. My dad,
I want to find people to talk to me.
My dad will call me in the middle of the day and be like, some motherfucker just said your bike's slow. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you said you don't know anything about Harleys. I was like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he's like, well, I got an argument with him. I'm like, why? Just block him, Dad. Just block him. Like, I don't know what you're doing.
You better do one of those. You better do one of those TikTok duet things with your dad now that you tell the story.
Oh no, my dad will get revved up, man. And I'm like, you gotta punk rock disorder 2 items. Please tell me you gotta support your local Dyna Bro shirt. Let's see what he got. Oh, you did. You gotta support your local Dyna Bro sticker though. Nice.
Well, yeah, some of us are, broke. All right, guys. So like,
you could have used the discount code Chris Walks.
yeah, you did that after I had already purchased the shit, so it's fine.
But yeah, definitely the haters on the internet are something that you just gotta learn to avoid. Ken apparently has not.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like that Frank dude is like no harm intended at all, but he'll like call Ken like a young pup, and Ken is fucking just through the roof upset. How the fuck does he know if I'm young? And I'm like, Ken, you're probably half his fucking age. And he says something like old people, old people like pinch your cheeks, and I'm like, wait till you grow up. That's all he's saying. And Ken's like, I'm fucking growing.
The youngest thing is the easiest thing to revert to too. The youngest thing is like something you can't argue. That's why they're doing it.
What it was, I remember what it was. It was when
I remember.
he was on Thank Me for My Service. When he was just like, oh, he's only been in the military for 15 fucking years. He doesn't know a goddamn thing. It's like,
that's not what he said at all.
He said punk rock needs to learn a little something about being a vet.
No, he didn't. No, he said you're still wet behind the ears. He said you're still wet behind the ears.
Wait. You've been in the military for 15 years?
Yeah.
Dog, you were in the military when I was 8. No. When I was 10. When I was 10. I forgot I'm not 23. Holy shit.
So that's the thing with like punk rock always gets singled out as the young one. Me and him are the same age. He just like doesn't have the luxury of being able to grow facial hair.
Oh yeah. So when I didn't have facial hair, when I just had the mustache, like I definitely got a lot of like you're young hate comments. Like because what they do is they try to attack like my weight and then like other physical features, and when that doesn't bother me, they're just like you're just a young little shit punk. And I was like, okay, like I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah. Well, hey man, it's like 6 o'clock. Aren't you? Should be ready for bed now, huh, Gramps? Like.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, dude. Old Harley guys.
My original teeth, bitch. Like, what's up?
Well, it's just like people just comment the most random shit, and I don't know. I've like learned to shrug it off. It took me a while to get there, but I don't know. It's just at this point, I'm like, okay.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that this dude went across the Delaware with George Washington. And he calls Ken wet behind the ears, and Ken gets revved up about it. I'm like, that dude's as old as Benedict Arnold. Let it go. Don't worry about it. Let him comment. Let him say what he wants.
The way to never get mad by a hater again is to imagine them in their underwear, sitting on their couch, typing the comments. Because that takes away all of their power. You know, when they comment like, fuck you don't know what you're talking about. You know, if they're sitting at like a restaurant with their wife, it's like, fuck you don't know what you're talking about. Slams the phone down on the table, eats. He's a powerful man. Nah, this is some dude on a couch. Like you don't know what you're talking about, you little fucking shit. Like they're such like an emasculated little shitball on their couch in their underwear, typing troll comments out.
Do we have to picture them in their underwear?
Oh, you can picture them however you want to. I personally,
I just think if we do, Ken, if you could go ahead and get that dirt vixen to start talking shit about us, that would be phenomenal. Okay.
Wait, so how many haters do you guys have?
She's not a hater. I don't even think she knows we exist. But if she could start talking shit and then we could apply your logic, it would work out for me.
We have a lot of haters recently. I think it's my fault.
Why do you have haters recently?
TikTok.
It's really my fault. It's TikTok. Yeah,
TikTok is a
TikTok's toxic. It is the most toxic social media platform. I made a video one time, and it had nothing to do with it. I sampled Dave talking on the last podcast about taking pictures, and some guy gets on there and he goes, "Brotherhood's not even real. My brother fucking left me. Fuck you." And it's just like, what?
Yeah,
what does that have to do with taking pictures?
I love that, like,
motherfucker.
The majority of the haters are on TikTok, and like none of the rest of us use it. So NoShame's like, yeah, we have these haters on TikTok. And I was like, we do.
Oh no! Alarm the masses. We got haters.
To be honest, most of the time I just don't say anything about it because I don't want punk rock going over there and just be like, I'm gonna fucking give them a piece of my mind, and then it's just like this long fucking thing. I would much rather just delete their comment or block them and just like let it go.
So luckily, I mean,
he stopped telling me that people were talking shit when I started responding to them with their addresses in the comment section.
So that's what I was about to say. one of the things my haters have learned is that Logan has some friends. I'll just leave it general. And like dudes have tried to fuck with me, and certain individuals have like hit them back with their address, gotten plane tickets to their town, like shit like that. And I'm like, I'm not involved in this. Nope. But yeah, I have some scary friends that like to do similar shit, and it's always comforting.
That was a thing for us for a while, like especially when we were on just strictly on Facebook. There would be like people that would come into the inbox, and at that point, like everybody's seeing it, and it was just funny how quickly the group of us would just come up with like, here's where their great aunt goes to their senior living facility. Like we just like have like their whole background and dossier. It's
That's terrifying. No.
And then you hit him with like, and say hello to Doris, and that was like the middle school girlfriend. Like Jesus, how the fuck?
Speaking of haters and awkward conversation with fans in public, I get asked an unremarkable amount if I carry a gun.
Really?
People will meet me and be like, "Oh, what's up, Logan?" Like this and that, like talking to me. And they're like, "Do you carry a gun?" And I'm like, kind of personal, like, oh. And they're like, "Well, no, for all your haters. Like, you always gotta." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, good talk. Like, I'm not answering this question. Goodbye." And like, I do, obviously, like, but like, come on, like, what the fuck? Like, literally, that's been asked me at least 15 times in public. Like, do you have a gun? I'm like,
it's like, hey, nice to meet you. Can I see your dick?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's one of my favorite questions I get asked in public because it's always so out of the blue. And it's some awkward guy, and you can tell they're just trying to come up with something to talk to me about. And then that's what they grab onto is, do I have a gun on me? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
To protect you from Doc.
Yeah, dude. I mean, no, I gotta protect Doc, dog. I'm the VP, dog.
I gotta protect. I'm the fucking enforcer.
Oh yeah, you're our enforcer. I forgot I promoted you. Who was the VP? I think Chris was the VP. I demoted him.
He's secretary.
Yeah, he's secretary.
When are you guys gonna patch? When does Ken get his patches?
That's club business.
So I don't know how if you guys actually know. So I own a vest company.
Do you?
Yeah, Iron Industries.
This has got to be a joke. This is one of those no shame jokes. I'm not falling for this shit.
Wait. Shh.
This is a no shame joke. I've never been on this side of it before. I'm excited.
I'm all excited. Does he fucking really?
I don't know, but let's look around his apartment while he's gone. Is that a love seat right there?
Well, you guys actually don't know.
I like how he sounds like he's 6
Well, no, I have a closet. Like, that closet's just full of vests. So, like, yeah, so I own a vest company. It's called Iron Industries. We do, like, the liners and all that shit. Like, Cody's new vest. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was from me.
Oh,
what?
Good.
Yeah, if you guys need anything, hit me up.
This is the worst joke ever.
Are you serious?
The worst joke ever.
It's not a
Dude,
joke.
The absolute worst fucking timing. I just bought a new vest.
There's my phone. I'm calling Cody.
But it was a denim vest though. I don't have a leather vest right now.
Hey, we do denim, too.
Oh,
And so my personal one that I wear the most is actually a 5-inch short canvas, to be really West Coast. But yeah, no. So with the vest, people are always like asking me, they're like, did you throw a set of patches on one? I'm like, what? They're like, the Ghost Reaper patches. I'm like, no, I would not put that on my the shit that I make. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, people are always asking me if I got them. I think I actually need to order a set now.
Did you you like make them? Like you're like a little like
no, we have a
Cambodian kid in a sweatshop or something? Or?
No, we have someone that makes them for us.
Cambodian.
I do most of the design work, and then some of the marketing stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I don't like. People didn't realize that we do stuff with like a lot of different clubs in Ohio and shit like that. Yeah, and then obviously like Cody and other people.
Fine, I'm going to you for my next vest. Well.
Yeah.
Pending Cody's review. I just texted him out.
Yeah, you gotta see
if he doesn't like it, I'm like,
we're gonna get a real-time customer review on this thing.
Not to get too nerdy, but our vests are pretty fucking sick. Like, I don't want to sound like a sales pitch. That's not why I'm on the podcast. But we do these side zipper reliefs. So we're the people that came up with these. So, like, the guy who I'm in the company with, he was in the Army. So he wanted a vest to fit like a plate carrier, like tight as fuck all the time. So he came up with these side reliefs with elastic in them. So they, so, like, if you throw on a hoodie, you can just unzip them, and then your vest isn't.
Oh, that's good. Instead of doing, like, the whole fucking laced cinch thing.
Yeah, because the laced cinch thing looks gross.
It does. It's also unfunctional. Like, when you're, if you've got a gun, like, it gets tangled up in the fucking gun all the time.
And not even the gun, like, anything you walk past can get tangled on that shit and grab it. Or someone else could grab it. Not that they would ever want to, but, they could.
Somebody from Mercenary they might grab your fucking laces and
Okay.
bring you up.
This joke is going
beef
too
is
far.
real. The beef is real.
There's no beef. There is no beef. I think they're cool guys. And honestly, I've been meaning to order t-shirts from them. So I need to do that. But honestly, I don't know how many more t-shirts I need. My closet is just disgusting.
I have to make this a meme now.
You have to make what a meme?
You getting beat up by Mercenary. Like, I know it didn't happen, but like, I'm gonna make the internet believe it happened.
It didn't.
I mean, like an all-out TikTok, just beef. All right, you got to get self-made performance, and there's NoShame, and there's Logan, and there's Cody, and nobody else matters, and let's go.
Who was it? We did a beef for a while. Who was it between? Oh shit, I totally forgot.
A legitimate one, or you guys are just faking it?
Well, we were faking it, of course. It's the internet, dude.
Dude, there is no way that Frank is going to approve of this episode.
No. Frank's never even seen the TikTok.
Who's Frank?
Frank, our old friend, the only one that is still listening right now.
Oh, he's not going to approve of me?
He's an older gentleman. He's an older gentleman. He likes old school ways.
We can get old school. I have a fucking 75 hardtail chopper. I mean, we can get old school.
Talk more about that. He's getting hard.
Yeah. I'll show you a photo. It's blue. You want to know?
This is for you, Frank. Shout out to Frank. You're my boy.
You want to know what makes it a lot less cool? Is that the fact that, so I have a buddy who paints for Toyota, like for a living. He paints Toyotas, like factory Toyotas, right off the floor. And he was like, dude, we're spraying a bunch of RAV4s, this really cool blue. And I was like, yeah. He's like, dude, send me your 10s. I'll spray them for free. So my bike's the same color as a Toyota RAV4.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, it is a cool blue. Here's my chop.
Oh,
it is a RAV4 blue.
Yeah, right? It's RAV4 blue, dude.
Yeah.
But no, that's my chop. We can get old school. I used to wear a fucking denim jacket every day, and fucking a 3/4 helmet, dude. Oh my god, I had a chopper, man.
Did you have bandana under that 3/4?
Were your gloves fingerless?
No, I didn't. No. So I wasn't that old school. I wore deerskin gloves.
How many metal studs did you have?
I pretty much just watched 21 Days Into the Sky on repeat and just copied that. So I wore like deerskin gloves, had a hardtail chopper, thought it was really tough. And then I was like, yo, this thing kind of sucks. And then I bought a Dyna.
Dude, the best part about that is like, I was really young when I did that. That was like 6 years ago.
No, it was like 4.
He's like, when I was 19.
No, that was the thing. So I was in college. I was broke as shit. And I was like, wanted to get into bikes. I wanted to specifically to get into choppers. Because when I grew up in Milwaukee, as you know, there is a group of guys in Milwaukee that like to ride hardtail choppers, do dumb shit like that. So I'd see them around. I thought they were cool. All I could afford was an iron head because I was in college. So I bought it for $1,200. It came in a recycling bin. Like I got a frame and a recycling bin. One of those blue ass Wisconsin recycling bins full of parts. Like half a motor and shit. And then I built that into that. And then I rode it like 10 times and decided it sucked and built a Dyna.
You're going to want to look at that one. I promise it's not cities.
Yeah, can you stop sending me those?
Why is there a secret group chat going on over here?
What the fuck is this for?
I'll send it to you guys.
You guys are going to start a fake beef, okay?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I like those guys, though. I think they're really rad.
Hey,
that's the point.
I got 2 questions that you haven't answered yet on this podcast.
Okay.
Are you going to Jace's camp out, and do you like the guys from Mercenary?
I thought they were legitimate questions. I thought they were going to be like, how did you get involved in motorcycling? Like, what inspired? No. No. You're like, fuck all that. No, Jason's camp out, yes, I'm going. And 2, I love the guys from Mercenary.
So tell me how you feel about, I want to know how
and also use code Logan Rides 10 for 10% off at checkout at hewaywvisual.com. What's up?
So how do you feel about San Diego Custom Seat?
I fuck with them. I have an STC. I don't really run it a lot. Right now I'm running a Speed Merchant. And then I have my white step up. I don't know. I fuck with STC seats. They're cool. Yeah. What do you run?
I have a Saddleman step up with a double diamond stitch, black and red, like everybody else.
Oh, black and red?
Yeah.
That's super unique, dude. I've never seen a black and red motorcycle.
Yeah, dude.
Holy
and
shit.
I know. I mean,
wait. Do you have red floorboards?
I really don't want to brag.
And the bike's all black. Oh my god, dude.
I really don't want to brag about it, but I ride a black Road Glide Standard.
Does it have T-bars?
It has MX bars.
Okay. If you said it at Apes, I was actually gonna figure out how to leave this studio.
like, just cancel my order but keep my money. He's like, he is not my friend.
That's how people think I am. People think like I had a group ride like I don't know 7-8 months ago. We did 555. It's like a twisty road in Ohio. It's not twisty at all. But people were like messaging me. They're like, "Can I show up if I don't have T-bars?" I was like, "Yeah, you can." There was some dude that showed up with like a stock Ultra with his girl in the back. I was like, "Fucking send it, dude." It was a fun little day. I mean, we killed 555, but yeah, people were like, "Oh, dude, my bike isn't like done yet. Like, it doesn't have shocks. Can I still show up?" I'm like, "It doesn't have shocks at all." They're like, "No, it's just stock ones." I'm like, "Yeah, you could still come ride with us." I don't know why the fuck you think I'm gonna like you show up with a stock bike and I'll be like, "No, get the fuck out of here."
Like you got some asshole with the fucking
Dave's talking about
driveway, like
moving.
checking off, be like, "Oh, T-bars, yup. Step up seat like everybody else, yup." Oh,
He's like, "You have stretched bags? Out of here."
Go.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Look at Dave trying to talk, but he's muted.
Why is Dave muted?
That's 3 times already.
Hey, put the sunglasses back on.
Hey, get the Oh, I have a volume control.
The last time I did that, I think I got us banned from YouTube for copyrighted music. So
No, you're gonna be good. And Frank just nutted, so
Taylor Swift, she showed up.
I'm happy Frank is still here. That's what I'm doing this for Frank. No,
I'm not,
dude.
This
This is one of the longest ones we've gone
Wait, so question. What is the first motorcycle y'all got on?
like street bike.
Yes, yeah. No, dirt bikes don't count.
fucking Suzuki Katana 500, baby.
I bet you were the coolest shit back in the day. Let me guess, it was lime green?
Blue and white.
Oh, that's actually kind of hot.
It's only because they remember when every other bike Suzuki made came out in like that tiger print. It's only because they were sold out of the tiger print. I had to settle for the blue and white.
You fucked up.
Mine was rattle canned black.
What bike was it?
It was the 2002 Suzuki Katana.
Wow, we got a katana culture here over here.
That's the best learning bike. If you
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Honda
Yes,
Shadow. Honda Shadow.
No.
I don't know, man. Hey, so okay, hear me out on that.
If you
one.
fuck up wherever you're doing with your fucking katana, you can just pick it up and like.
Same thing with a Shadow. It's like 300 pounds.
So I got tired of riding around on my nuts, right? So I fucking put it up on Craigslist for sale or trade, right? Are you good, Logan?
Someone spit Pabst Blue Ribbon all over my shit. Keep going.
So I put it up on Craigslist for sale or trade, whatever, and then got this dude to hit me up. It was kind of weird. He was this karate instructor from Poway.
I can't turn it off.
I thought you were playing like the Cobra Kai like theme song or some shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was an accident.
He said karate, and you were like, boom, already got the song. Already got the song.
Timing.
That was really
solid.
good.
Solid execution, Dave.
Right, he does an accident.
But this dude wanted to buy my bike because it was a katana. He's like, "Oh yeah, bro, a katana is actually an ancient fucking Japanese sword, and if you had this, you were fucking." I was like, "Cool, bro. I don't want to fucking ride around like with my dick on the gas tank anymore."
And you were like, "Cool, bro. You got $1,800? Like, get this thing the fuck away from me."
You want the fucking bike? He's like, "Well, I only got like $400." I was like, "That's not gonna work." He's like, "Well, I'll trade you my Honda Shadow." I was like, "Now we're talking." So I had
Did you get the Honda Shadow plus the 400?
He better.
I did.
Good.
I did.
Nice.
What
And
year
it was
Shadow? What year Shadow?
Dude, it was a '97 Honda Shadow VLX 600.
That was my first bike.
That thing, get the fuck out, bro.
Shit,
Yeah,
you not.
that was his first bike because he's one of those dudes that's got to have his birth year bike, and '97 was probably his birth year.
Motherfucker, fuck off. First of all, yeah, okay, you dick. Second of all, yeah, '97 Honda Shadow was black. It had 330 miles on it when I bought it. Guy bought it for his wife. She never rode it.
Mine was a barn find.
Oh,
Like,
so you just mean it was really fucked up when you bought it?
Where did it come from? A
From-
fucking Ninja, or did it come from a barn?
No, a ninja with a barn. Keep out no shame. Come on.
It was the ninja from a barn. So I
Yeah,
guess
he raised
from
ducks.
what I remember what the backstory was that like he bought it, like he was coming from some other fucking state to San Diego, and then I guess like his car broke down, and somehow he ended up at this estate sale, and it was in a fucking barn, and it just needed new.
So his
new
car
bolts.
broke down, so he was like, "Let's buy a Honda Shadow." I mean, I respect the hustle.
I mean, he had a title in his hand, dude. I wasn't here to ask questions. I was here to rob this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So you got the Shadow and the $400.
I got the Shadow on the 400.
We need to know, what did you spend the $400 on?
Karate lessons.
No, we don't. Karate lessons, so I could join the Ghost Reapers MC.
Well, you're still not in it yet, Prospect, so calm down.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, and I bounced around from a couple of different bikes after that. The bike after that was a 2002 Shadow 750.
Ooh, stepped up to the Ace
Spirit.
American
That's
Classic
Spirit.
750, baby.
Spirit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Get it together. But yeah, and then I mean, I went through a slew of other bikes. I'm not gonna fucking waste all our time with that. And now I'm on the super unique fucking Road Glide.
No, sorry. Black and red. Black and red.
No, it's fucking all black with like chrome accents.
Murdered
It's
out is
very
what they
soft.
call it.
Oh, murdered, dude.
It's murdered out. Road Glide.
So yes,
It's fucking murk, bro.
no shame. What was your first bike?
The first bike I rode on the street was 2005 Vulcan Nomad.
Oh,
1600.
not bad.
Really
It was my dad's.
Oh, cool.
I was really hoping he was gonna go. It was a 2000 fucking Suzuki Katana.
I was really hoping you just.
I've never had a katana. No.
I have not either.
I don't think a katana has ever sold for more than $1,800. I feel like that's
They're up there now, dude.
like
All
back
that-
in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like how old's your katana? It's a year old. How much you want for it? $1,800.
It's like the Jeep Wrangler of the motorcycle world. They're always $5,000. If they're done at nice, they're $10,000 with a katana.
No, the katana's nuts. No, the whole murdered out guys though, like my bike's got to be blacked out. They're fucking worse than the chrome dudes ever fucking were. I was working at a dealer and I sold this guy a fucking Road Glide special. Fucking done deal. It's black, whatever. Next day he comes back. He's like, "There's a fucking problem." Like walks up to my desk, just says that. I'm like, "Okay, what's up, dude?" He's like, "Come with me." I'm like, "Fuck. Like this is probably isn't good." So we go out to the parking lot and he's like, "Look at this." I'm like, point to the saddlebag and I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "Look at it." I'm like, looking at the saddlebag. I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "What color is that fucking saddlebag handle?" I'm like, "It's chrome." He's like, "This bike's supposed to be fucking blacked out. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You switched these." He was like accusing us. That's how they come from Harley. I was like, that right there, right then and there, I was like, blacked out bike guys are worse than chrome guys. I fucking like chrome dudes now.
I call those guys chromosexuals.
My new bike is gonna be chromosexual, just so you know.
I'm here for it, dude. I'm here for it.
It's gonna be real shiny. I'm gonna do dumb shit on it too. But Jesus fucking Christ, Suzuki Katana. That's just a horrible choice, guys.
What was your first bike?
1997 Honda Shadow, black.
You ever said that?
Yeah, it was black. 336 miles. Guy's wife bought it for her.
Yep,
She
you
never
said
rode
that
it.
already. I remember now.
Yeah. I bought that. I rode it for like 2.5 weeks. I was like, I'm fucking bored, like most 18-year-olds. So then I sold it and decided to buy an R6 because I was
Natural progression. Yeah.
obviously. I mean, I had been riding for 2 weeks. I was damn near Valentino Rossi, dude. I needed a sport bike.
Yeah, dude.
And honestly, all my friends, like I was at 18, everyone has sport bikes. Like if you want to ride with your friends, you ride a sport bike. Like that young into motorcycling. So I got an R6. I realized that I started just casually doing 120 miles an hour everywhere. And I was like, okay, I got to sell this thing. So I sold it and bought a VFR. Fucking hated that. Sold it and then bought a Sporty. And then I've been on Harleys ever since.
I crashed
took a
my
little break
Yamaha
from it.
FZ1, and then.
Oh, you're an FC1?
Yeah.
I
It
fucking
was
love
Harley only
FC1.
after that.
I fucking love FC1.
The FZ1 was a good bike. I liked it.
What
I
color
liked
do
it
you
a lot. It was blue.
Oh, really? I like the dark red. That's my favorite of the FC1.
But I started doing like I accidentally did a wheelie one time, and then after that it was just like, oh, I can do a wheelie now. And then it's just like, like you said, you just kind of like slowly keep pressing the fucking boundaries of it. And
Yeah, like
I pressed it too far one day and fell off.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, the point where I realized I had to sell my R6, I lived like right off the highway, and there was like a big loop interchange to get on the highway, and I was just cooking it. Flew around it. I looked down at the speed. I was doing 128. I was like, oh. And I didn't realize that. I was just like riding normally with traffic. I looked down. I was doing 128 and like did not like. I thought I was doing 60. So I was like, I gotta fucking sell this thing. Like I'm gonna kill myself. And then Harley's ever since. Ugh.
Well, we're pushing close to 2 hours.
That's a record. That's a record.
That's a record.
Yeah, dude, we're coming for you, Jace. No,
I was trying to.
I do appreciate the length of Jace's podcast because when I drive across country for work, like I just put those motherfuckers on and then just forget about it. Like if it's a 12-hour drive, I'm like, oh, that's 3 Jace podcasts.
Yeah, Dave did his podcast, and I was like, he's like, yeah, you guys was on the thing. And
Yeah,
I fucking
Wait, you were on Fast Life, right, Dave?
Yeah.
How
I
was it?
sat down to watch it. That shit was fucking long.
I've never watched a Fast Life. I always listen to him though.
My favorite part about that whole podcast, if you go back and watch it, there's a hat sitting right next to him. Those are available on blacksailsupply.com. That's Black SAILS.
Yeah, you were the clothing brand, right?
Yeah, that's my brand. Yeah.
I remember like looking at Jason's. So he's got that TV right there that's got the YouTube feed going to it, and so I was trying to find like good placement for Ken's shit. So I was like dragging it across the table, like looking at the screen, like trying to find like where to put it.
What a good friend! Wow.
That's Dave, though. I mean, Dave will rock like the Underdogs fucking clothing line, and
You're taking support your homies to a different level. I fucking dig it.
I didn't even tell him I didn't tell him I was on the Fast Life podcast until I was there.
Wow, that's fucking cool.
He is, dude. He's the best. He took a couple of my Black Sail stickers to fucking what
Texas, San Antonio.
San Antonio. And he fucking hit him around the fucking, and this is like some cool 4th road shit, right? He took my brand stickers, he hit them around San Antonio, and then we put up, hey, if you find one of these Black Sail stickers, take a picture with it, give me your address and your size, pick a t-shirt, and I'll send you whatever fucking t-shirt, right?
Bam, yeah.
That got motherfuckers riding with their clubs. That got dudes that were, thinking about quitting their fucking clubs to, they fucking spent some miles out on the fucking road with them with a common goal to try to go find this fucking sticker for a t-shirt.
I think that's fucking rad, dude. Like, you cannot beat that.
Dude, mission fucking accomplished. And it cost me fucking $25 to fucking send somebody a t-shirt,
That's fucking
And then,
sick.
unfortunately for my sticker, like we got like one group that was really close. So we sent them like pictures of like, this is kind of what it looks like. And they're like, oh, dude, we know exactly where it's at. Hold up. And then like 45 minutes later, they shot me a picture. And I'm like, if it was on this pole, it had to be right here, but it didn't survive the weather because it got real fucking hot. So it probably just got.
That just like fell off.
Yeah,
that's crazy, dude. Man, I should do some shit like that. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna go hide a sticker somewhere. Tell motherfucker who finds it.
Just not mine. I need mine.
I just did. If you guess what year of bike I just bought, what year and model bike I bought, I'll send you a shirt. I had motherfuckers like, you bought a 2009 FXR. I'm like, not a thing. Not a thing. I wish that was a thing, but it's not
right
a
next
thing.
to the fucking Honda Road Glide.
Or I had dudes being like, you just bought a Super Glide Lowrider Dyna. I'm like,
you're like, now you're just saying words.
Yeah, now you're just putting words that you think sound right together. That's what you're doing.
I like that one dude. You're like, you got a 2000 Dyna Super Glide. You're like, you were close. But no, it's a Dyna Super Glide
convertible. No.
So, nobody fucking won, so...
No, I ended up...
No, I know. You said the guy. Sure.
What's crazy is that dude, I added him, and I was like, yeah, send me your address. I'll get it. I'll get you out the shirt. His address is 2.1 miles from my house.
He probably saw you on the bike.
No,
hey, turn on a light so we can see you.
You don't want to.
Oh, hey, why are you beefing with Logan?
What the fuck?
Who's Logan?
Exactly. I don't even know who he is.
Hey, Brandon's from Mercenary, and you said you had beef with him. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. Do you remember having an altercation with him at Mama Tried?
No, I don't.
See, I don't think it happened. I think my friend.
You said a guy from Mercenary in black overalls. That's Brandon.
I didn't say black overalls. I said he had overalls on. I don't know if they were black.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. No. So we were leaving Mama Tried. We were at Elwoods with everyone. And my buddy Travis, which you probably know, Outcast Culture.
Yeah.
He was like, shake this dude's hand. Shake this dude's hand. And I remember that. So he made me shake like I don't know who it was. I don't even remember what the individual looked like. And then the next day, Travis calls me. He's like, bro, I just saved your ass. I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, dude, apparently, like, you told the guy from Mercenary to, like, stop looking at your girl or you were going to kick his ass. And I was like, yeah, first of all, I never said that. Okay, I'm like the least jealous person in the world. And second of all, I don't remember any of that. I remember you making me shake someone's hand, but that's it. So I just figured it was like we were all drunk and there was mistaken identity.
Oh no, I don't remember any of that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think it was just my homie fucking with me, or it was Josh.
Probably.
So when are you guys gonna
I
fight?
don't remember any of that.
Yeah. So when's the fight gonna happen?
Yeah, can we do a celebrity boxing
Dude, on
match?
HBO, dude.
Dude,
Tune in to Stars Max.
wait, Brandon, you're going to Fast Life Campout, aren't you?
I'm still trying to swing it. It just depends on how my appointments line up for getting out.
There's the fight right there, fellas.
Celebrity
Perfect.
boxing match. Yeah, no, it shouldn't be called a fight. It should be called Watch Logan get his ass kicked. What?
You guys get mud wrestling, and that's it.
Deal.
Deal.
I'm in.
Yeah, we're all down for that.
I'm in if Ken
On
comes.
or off, though.
Oh,
Shirts,
I'm coming.
shirts and
You know what I'm
skins.
saying?
Shirts and skins.
I'm coming, but
Skins.
I won't be there. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit.
All right, dude. I'll let you get back to whatever dark shit you're doing in your truck.
Man.
All right.
I'll see you later.
All right, bye.
So we know it wasn't him, so it's got to be the other guy.
So it's probably Josh. Does Josh wear overalls?
No, dude. Brandon was wearing overalls that night, and he's a beefy boy.
So maybe I honestly don't. I could have misassociated the overalls. Maybe someone from Mercy had overalls. The person I was trying to fight didn't. I don't really remember.
Now you're
Again,
trying to find him.
again,
Now you're
Again.
trying to, no. This mud wrestling's going down.
again.
Maybe
You remember that night.
So maybe Logan remembers Dave in his overalls, hanging out with the mercenary guys.
No, because I left with Cameron from Mercenary early as shit.
What time did you leave?
Oh, early. I think like 9:30, 10. Cameron and I went.
That's when this happened.
Wow, you weren't even there for the weird shit.
Yeah, no. I
We
saw
all-
videos later, like a bunch
We
of
all
you
took our shirts off.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
took your clothes off, and I'm like, this is not
we were
Milwaukee.
like taking selfies with like 70s porn in the bathroom. It got weird, dude.
No, I was there for that,
Oh, really? Okay, good. I wanted to make sure you were there for that. I was worried you weren't.
but not when
Wait,
you guys.
wait, Dave. So there's a possibility me and you have a photo together, but we've
No.
never met?
No,
Oh, okay. So I have a similar photo with someone else.
But you were in overalls.
That's
It
what
Overalls
could've been
fuck.
but
You tried to
left.
fight Dave.
I
I
left
was
at
for the road
9:30.
Logan Rides beef.
No,
Logan and Dave could have fucked, and they just never would have known. That's what I'm getting from this.
Where we could have
No,
fucked or fought. What?
Both.
Yeah.
both.
Oh,
You know how we do
No,
it.
dude. When it's 9:30, 10 o'clock, and someone says, "Do you want to go to the taco truck?" You go to the taco truck.
So I ran to the taco truck at like 8. I got tacos for Steve Chamberlain and a bunch of other people because they were incoherently drunk. So I hooked them, my girl, my dad up with tacos. I bought like $50 worth of tacos. I was like,
They
"Fuck
were
it."
incoherently drunk at 8 o'clock. Some people can't handle Milwaukee.
No, they cannot. I was still sober enough to run to a taco truck, got everyone tacos, but then I stayed till like 1:30 and left. And yeah, shit got weird that night. Very weird. Mama Tried was a trip. I ordered like $35 worth of McDonald's to my door when we got to the hotel. Forgot about it. Woke up to like 70 chicken nuggets just on my fucking door. Just incredible.
dude, that's a good morning.
It wasn't horrible. I did warm them up with the 7 minutes we had before the hotel. We had to be out of it, but I did warm them up in those 7 minutes. Incredible.
Throw the whole fucking bag in there.
I actually did. That's kind of the worst part.
I love it.
Real
Dude, I
classy.
really hope that we can make this fucking meetup next weekend happen.
I will. Like I said, shoot me an address. I will see if like I'm the kind of dude, despite what motherfuckers say about me on TikTok, I'm the kind of dude where like I'll put 500-600 miles under my belt in a day just for funsies, just like. Bleh. But
Yeah, but you don't work on your own bike.
no, I don't work on my own bike. Well, no, that whole started because what happened was I was riding my bike in downtown Youngstown, and a car cut me off. I grabbed my brakes. Brakes go all the way in. I almost run into the car, and so I'm like, "Fuck!" Turns out I blew a brake line. I blew an ABS line. So I had to take it to the dealer to get fixed. So I made a video talking about like that whole process, and people were like, "You don't even work on your own bike." I was like, "Well, it's a 1-year-old motorcycle with a warranty, so I'm not gonna pay to fix it if they're gonna pay for it."
100% agree with you on
And
that.
people were like, "A real man would have paid for the parts." I was like, "Okay,
Cool. Be a real man and buy me parts.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly."
all right, this shit's at like 2 hours, and I gotta pee. Can we wrap this up?
Yeah, no, my brother's actually here, so I gotta go.
All right,
awesome.
perfect timing.
Well, all right, we'll do the outro real quick. So, hey, Logan, thank you so much for taking 2 episodes worth of fucking time to hang with us tonight, man. It's pretty fucking rad.
It got long, didn't it?
Yeah, dude, this is a good one, man. I think we all had fun here.
I did,
And
yeah,
then everybody
great.
else, dude, fucking thank you for the love and support. We're gonna have Logan's links in the bio of this episode. So fucking go show him some love if you don't already, and we'll catch you later with some more content, people.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Bye,
boys.
guys.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thank you.